Alright, greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for our second game for today's Extra Life game day. Warhammer. Looks like the way I've got that set up, you can't even see the adventure. The adventure of Uberstrike.
Uh-huh.
If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm probably not, knowing how I butcher languages. We already have, I gave all the shout outs and stuff for our first game, but the typical, I'll just go ahead and roll them out there. We have Roll 20, we have Hero Forge, and we have GUI Cube. If you haven't had a chance to check any of those out, go check them out. We also have two sponsors, W Energy. You can find them at WGG, and also Humble Bundle, humblebundle.com. Go check those out. If you're watching us right now, we are the first time playing Warhammer for most of us. So it's going to be pretty much a train wreck, I'm sure. But Robert's dealt with our chaos before when we did know what we were doing, so I'm sure you can handle this as well. Let's see. If you're watching us, of course, on Twitch, which you should be because it's game day, the link down below for Extra Life will take you to their website and allow you to give to the Children's Miracle Network today and at any point in time throughout the year. So click on that, give to those children and help them out. You can also click on our website to buy some swag based off our shop. Let's see, and of course you can collect points by hitting that bubble down there, so you can cause chaos in any of our other games we have in the near future, such as the one that comes after this is a D&D game. So I think that's it. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I want us to jump on into this. It's already going to be an issue for most of us not knowing how to play. So Robert, take it away.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Empire, the primary setting for Warhammer Fantasy. Okay, so for the players, you are going to be in the town of Uberschreik. This is, well, up until recently, kind of a free city. It did have noblemen and everything, but it was part of the Empire pretty much well, I can't say consensus. It was part of the Empire, but not really a firm part of it until very recently. Now, I have given y'all access to five files under a guide to Uberstrike that basically detail some of the recent history. The big thing, and this is still very recent, is that Emperor Karl Franz I passed a surprise edict through the Reichland, which is the Reichlandite, which is kind of think of it as the House of Lords, at midnight, and used it to seize Uberschrak, forcing Graf Sigismund to retreat to the Duchy of Blackrock. The town and its surrounding provinces are left without a formal ruler, although an imperial herald representing Karl Franz fulfills most of that role. And basically, what this means is the emperor finally just exerted control over this and got rid of the head, or well, forced the head of House Jungfrud out to his duchy. Right now, the military of Altdorf has come in and pretty much taken over. Now, for some people, this was a great thing. For others, this was a horrible thing, as you can possibly imagine. Now, as I prefaced earlier, this is designed to teach you Warhammer. So please understand there is going to be a fair amount of railroad, just because, well, we're going through the steps. Okay, so let's see. Okay, the striking fortress town of Uberschreik is situated between the gloomy Grey Mountains and the depths of the Reichwald forest. The town guards the Grey Lady Pass through to Bretonia. Bretonia is basically, think France. Okay. And is one of the busiest trading centers of the empire. A mighty dwarf built bridge that spans the waters of the river Tufel stands at its center. The impressive crossing connects important trade roads from across the empire and beyond. However, for all its importance, Überstreik is in turmoil. Sigismund von Jungfrud, its former duke, was recently stripped of his title by the emperor for uncertain reasons. Those perceived as loyal to the old duke were removed from office, leaving a power vacuum that's yet to be filled. Soldiers from the distant capital of Altdorf now patrol the town and surrounding provinces. This has stirred deep resentment and suspicion from the locals. Nevertheless, life continues unabated, and you find yourself in Überstreik's bustling market square on a glorious spring morning searching for a decent breakfast. Unless there's something else you would rather buy. And first of all,
I could go for some breakfast.
okay.
Do we need to discuss group ties with our characters?
Yes, this is probably a good time for that. And I have put you put out a basic shopping guide for basic goods. If you're interested in other things, just tell me and I will.
Have you put it to where we can see it?
It should be. I thought I did.
I mean, I can see going shopping, but I want to.
That's it.
Nothing comes up.
Yeah,
So
nothing comes
blank.
up.
Yeah, it's blank.
Okay. Well, let me fix
That means we can't go shopping, guys. Just saying.
I thought we were getting second breakfast.
So
I haven't had first breakfast yet.
Well,
let's
that's because
see.
you sleep too long.
That's because I drink too late.
All right. So who do we have with us right now?
Here we go. You should be able to see it now.
Gunnar is whom?
Gunnar Hrolfsson,
Yeah,
Dwarf Giant Slayer.
it says Gerald.
Also, jeweler.
I call him Mr. Grumpy Pants.
You know you love me.
Well, you need a little laughter in your life. Can't
That's
go
what you're
around
there
with that.
Marcus, you are the
down.
halfling. What's the halfling's name?
I'm
I
putting
go by
everyone
Molly.
out.
I'm sorry.
I go by Molly. It's Morella Brandy Snap.
Hmm.
All right, Curtis, you're playing.
I am playing Elsie Sigelman.
Elsie, who is cold and unfeeling, apparently.
Yes.
I've been trying to take her down to the brothel and get her laid. Maybe he'll get that stick out of her ass.
Scott.
Ferdinand Gruber from the Grubers.
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand Gruber.
All right.
It's two words, not one.
And of course, I am not knowing my name. I am Amaris Emmerfell. I think that's all of us, right?
Yes. Just me or that which are kind of weird looking.
No, without a doubt, they are here to cause trouble. I am here to keep an eye on them. I will put them down if they cause me.
Here, I thought we were becoming friends.
We
We're
love
all
you for your money.
friends, but it's just, you know.
I don't have anything for Molly. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Unsanctioned wizards. They have to have their. We have to keep an eye on.
One section.
Exactly.
Oh,
But
I
scared.
got Armis and Fernandez mixed up.
I see.
Fernandez. Fernand's the quiet one. Armis is, weird.
And just because he treats you like a little sister, there's nothing weird about that.
I don't know.
And, you're short and you got pointy ears. Little sister.
Fine. That's all fine.
But yes,
But-
no, I do like Gunnar.
Yeah,
I do like Gunnar.
of course.
I want to be the best of allies.
It's because you're smart,
Exactly.
dedicated, devout,
Uh,
important things.
Sure, you want to be good friends with somebody in the party.
I just like seeing the way he responds when I buy him a round of ale.
That's why I keep you. I mean, allow you. I mean, yes. That's very nice.
I like sleeping with Molly.
I hear Molly is skilled, but
It's just cuddles. We do not sleep that way.
Yeah.
Shush.
I tried to cuddle Gunner, but he kicked me out of the damn room.
You
So-
drool.
So, Ferdinand
You
likes
sure?
to cuddle with Molly.
Yeah.
And you see Amaris is writing in a notebook. A little ledger, that comment.
What you got there, huh?
Oh, nothing. I was
That's-
just taking note of the fact that Ferdinand likes cuddling.
I also like to
Let me
learn
see.
more about your homeland.
Why? There's nothing much to tell.
Oh, that is most definitely not true.
I will interject here. Amaris is a high elf, which means he doesn't come from this continent. They have an island.
Yes. It's an island. Big deal. Who cares?
Not me.
I mean, there's more to learn about you, or about humanity in itself, than anything else. You don't need to worry about where I came from.
Yes, but we can discuss that later, of course.
Yes, while you're cuddling Molly, I assume.
That's only during sleeping times.
Yeah. Fine, I'll come cuddle with you, Armis, since you seem to be getting all jealous.
Oh, I'm not jealous. I just want to make sure you're safe.
Well, I'm safe.
At
But,
least say-
we all should just love each other.
So, how about breakfast?
I'm for it.
I'm down for
Yes.
third breakfasts.
What?
Okay,
I still haven't had first breakfast.
Oh, well,
Well,
Here's
that
a
sounds like a
cron-
problem.
Well, here is our chance to learn the first.
Breakfast?
No, I'm trying to find it. The file. Lots of files in here.
Since we've already hijacked your game right off the bat.
Hey, that is absolutely no problem. Okay. I am giving you all.
And did we fix the purchasable things?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I've now sent you a new file called Simple Tests and Difficulty. This is for you to read. Basically, y'all are looking for something for breakfast, so you are all going to make a simple test. And since you're all just looking for breakfast right now, this is an easy task. Okay? So you're going to utilize the skill Perception.
alright.
Okay? It's under melee. If you go to the main page and drop down on the left-hand column, you'll see Perception. When you click that, it's going to ask you for your difficulty level.
And
You are
settings.
at easy.
Alright.
There is no target bonus, and there is no SL bonus at this point. SL basically stands for success level.
Okay.
Apparently I'm not very perceptive.
Now, being a halfling who likes to eat, would I be able to get feet very easy?
Yes, I'll give you very easy because you're a halfling.
And we're talking about food.
Always trust Molly's nose.
Yes.
Except for apparently today.
No, lower
Okay.
number better.
I think your target number is...
No,
Yes.
no. What I'm going to show you is this. Okay. Let's just start with Amherst's, since that was the first one. Okay. Because it was very easy, 40 was added to the target number, which is your skill. Okay. So his skill was a 61. It added 40, so he had 101. Okay. Now, take the tens unit and subtract it from the tens unit of the target number. Okay? 4 minus 10 gives him a +6. That's what his success is. Okay? This is why doing this on Roll20 is so much easier the first time around, because, you know, you're not having to actually do the math. So, what you're interested in is the success level. Okay? Amaris had an outstanding success, and I'll go through each of these. You're able to see lots of different stalls that have different types of breakfasts. Gunner, you basically saw something that had sausages, cooking. That was about it. Elsie, again, you had an outstanding success. So there are you can see pastries, meat pies, lots of different things around that people are selling, fresh fruit, etc. We're going to skip that one. Molly, you had 9 levels of success, which is outstanding. Okay, again, it's an astonishing roll. So you pretty much, within just moments, have identified all the different food and the levels of acceptability for your palate. And Ferdinand, you pretty much have found a lot of different pastries, fresh fruits, things like that.
Well, fruits is a good thing to have early in the morning, right?
As Gunnar comes back carrying a sausage made of questionable meat.
I'll sniff it. No, you don't want that.
Yeah,
Do you know what that is you're eating?
No.
Sausage.
Let me get you
Meats.
some
But
real
what
food.
kind of sausage? From, what animal?
From that stall over there.
Yeah, I mean, considering there are a lot of flies around that stall, you're not really sure the quality of this.
It's fine.
Hey, what's that over there? Point past Gerd to try to get him to turn.
I think that one's a little too brown.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
that's...
And if he looks, I'm going to smack the sausage out of his hand.
What?
That is nasty food. Let me get you some real
now
food.
it is.
Would you
You don't
just trust me?
disrespect someone by smacking their food onto the ground.
He'll respect me more when I get him a good breakfast.
That
Trust
was
me.
breakfast.
I mean, look,
You
the
notice
cat
that
won't even
even
eat
the
it.
rats are not eating it.
No, it's like, yeah,
even the rats are going over there.
That's because they respect me.
I'll get some high quality meats and bacon and stuff and hand it to him. Eat this. It's a lot better.
Okay.
So,
What
Robert,
total,
how do you do fear in this game?
what do you want to do?
No, you said there were rats near me and or around me, so if they get too close, I'm going to kill them. But because I'm afraid of them.
Yes. Okay. There is another simple test that I have you make. There is an attribute. Cool. Or excuse me, it's a skill. I'm making under basic skills.
Yeah, it's under art. We just did something under melee.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and this is just an average, difficulty, so you don't have to change. You are able to stay calm, even in the presence of rats.
Okay. I'll get Molly or ask Molly to pick me up something and bring it back so I don't have to go too much into the rat infested areas.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now one of the things, this is a busy market, and Molly seems to be probably easier getting around than most everyone else. There is just a press of humanity around here. Okay, because it is a beautiful day. It is market day. You are, hold on a second. You are smelling the different things that are going on. You smell pies cooking. You smell sausages cooking. You smell humanity all around you.
Some of these people need to bathe more often.
I am smelling a lot of
that would
armpit.
be true. Yes, you can. But one of the things that you don't smell, and this is probably a nice thing, is you don't smell sewers or anything. So whatever the city has done in the past, you don't get that medieval whiff of sewers. Okay. Anything else you're interested in looking for?
Can't afford anything.
Well, after everyone gets breakfasts, I'm just gonna start whistling, singing, dancing, trying to get the crowd and party involved. And
You do
join
see
in.
that there are some entertainers. There are entertainers around. Other things that you see in this area. Hold on a second.
So I'll be constantly writing notes down in my notebook for whatever's going on.
Okay. Well, as you're wandering around and looking, you do notice that the marketplace is surrounded by a fair number of important structures. Give me a moment. Just having a moment finding everything. Okay. In the Merchant's Quarter, not the Merchant's Quarter, the Market Plaza, you see the High Temple of Sigmar. Sigmar is the Empire's patron god. Sigmar is the one who defeated chaos and sent it back toward the north. You also have the Physicians Guild, which is across the square from the Temple of Shalea, who is the goddess of healing. You also have the Temple of Verena, who is the goddess of wisdom and justice. There is a town hall, the Theater Verite. You also find an interesting thing in the market square. It's called the Sprieststumpf, which is a stump of a great oak tree that was felled during Magnus the Pious's reconstruction of the town. Its timbers form the roof of the noble court in Town Hall. And you also see a watch station. Now, what's interesting is around you do see the red and blue of Altdorf soldiers. You do see a few people who are in the blue and gold of Uberschreik guardsmen. But by far and large, you're seeing more of the red and blue liveried Altdorf soldiers. There is a troupe performing that you pass. Um, I'm trying. Hold on 1 second. I'm having a problem getting one of my things to move. Yeah. You see, for example, some mimes. You see some singers. You also see, a flame eater. It's basically almost like a small. Well, it is. It's a small carnival that has set up on one side.
It's a
Um,
it's a what?
a small carnival
Oh,
that's set up on one side of the market plaza.
Okay, I heard flame eater, so
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do?
I'll tug on Ferdinand's coat. Hey, guys, let's go to carnival. Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be so much fun.
If there's any wizards there,
I'm sure there's lots
they
to
need to be saying.
Elsa, let it go already. Jeez.
That's not how it works.
Well-
which
As long as
You
you're okay
do
with my
see-
school.
There are some mimes.
Yeah.
There's somebody playing. You
Other
do
than
see
just
they also
sleight
have
of hand.
right. You see some cages. In one of them, there is a mutant. He has this large tentacle on his left, coming out of his left shoulder, and he just looks disheveled, and his skin is kind of golden in color.
Oh my,
And
what
he
is this?
glares and scowls at people as they come by.
I don't think I've ever seen a creature quite like this before.
Mutants are not uncommon in the Empire, but
Yes, but
they're
I'm
treated like this.
not really been spending too much time in the Empire. I'm learning all sorts of new things.
Yes. You can make me a simple average perception test.
Perception average underneath combat. You said average.
Mm-hmm.
And no target bonus or nothing else?
Nope.
Alright. And of course Amherst is walking around with a notepad and writing all sorts of stuff down.
Okay. Okay. You're pretty sure that that's not a real tentacle. You're pretty sure that they faked it somehow. Maybe with leather.
Pardon me, sir. Your arm is not quite attached right there. I mean, you might want to fix it. Yeah, whatever you're trying to say, you're gonna lose your tentacle there, and it's gonna defeat the purpose.
Well, one of the punters just comes over and goes, "Move along, move along." You're
I'm just
disturbing
trying
the
to be
customers.
of assistance here. It's gonna.
Yeah. We don't need your assistance. We'll take care of it.
Well, fine.
Should I
fine,
grab it and pull it off?
Might not be a
No,
good thing.
no,
They seem to
no,
have
there's-
issues.
Yeah.
So
just
Ferdinand
don't
comes
worry.
up to you and grabs your arm and like, oh, look over here.
Yeah.
to the elf going, yeah, let's put your attention to somewhere else.
But it's supposed to be a mutant, and it's wearing a fake arm.
It's their grips.
Yeah.
So why would they do something like that?
It's their grips.
Money.
It's
it's
how they
all
make their
an
money.
illusion.
Okay. Oh, okay. So they're using this to make coins.
Yes.
There's other ways
Deceit
to make coins
for
than
money. I say way too loud.
deceitful money.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
So is that how
Everyone
everyone makes money around here? Is by being deceitful?
No.
Mostly, yes.
No.
I'm
Others
confused.
do
Which is it?
acrobatics.
Yes or mostly no? I mean,
Entertainers
I'll just
do
write that
lots of
down.
things.
We'll put a pin in that, and we'll come back to it later.
Sure, I would gladly talk to you about all entertainment.
Oh, and If you start talking about it, he'll just continue writing it down in the book.
I start talking about it to distract you from where we're at.
Yes. And basically the punter like covers up the cage and goes, Henri, the Bretonian mutant needs to rest.
Yeah, his damn arm's about to fall off. So what is this thing you're showing me over here?
And I go to some acrobatics.
Elsie.
I didn't realize they could
Yes,
bend that way.
yes.
As your companions are kind of making a spectacle, you see a woman in a brightly colored stall, waving over to you. She has a striped tarpaulin, and there is glass, on the a little bit of glass on the outside, but she's motioning to you to come over.
All right, yeah. I'll make my way over towards.
Hello, says a woman. Let me see if. Hold on one second. I think I have her picture for you. Oh, for the love of. I have to reset Roll20 again. Roll20 hates me.
I mean, you haven't really rolled yet, so we don't know if it hates you yet or not.
Oh, that's true.
We do know who it didn't like too much in the last game, and of course, Jim's always dislikes Jim on our Wednesday night game, so.
Well, it usually hits me too. Okay. I thought they.
So at some point in time,
Okay.
Amherst will stop by a stall and grab a pint of ale and hand it to Gunnar. And you always seem happier when you're in your mugs. So here you go.
You're very astute.
The woman is young. She has blondish hair, but what's most striking about her is that while one of her eyes is nice and blue, the other one is amber and obviously made of glass. Please, miss, I see that you're a witch hunter, but I'm sure that even you would have an admiration for some finer pieces of glass. And she actually motions you to the stall. And under the awning, you actually see these amazing glass sculptures that that reflect light in all directions. There's drinking goblets with a twin-tailed comet cunningly worked into the depths of the stand. There are sculptures of monsters, fairies, knights, and dragons prowling. You don't need to make me a test. This is the work of a master artisan.
Okay.
Please, come in. They may look real, but they don't bite. I am Hesky Glazer, and I am sure that you are someone of discriminating taste.
Mark.
She discriminates already.
Now, you can make me, oh, shoot. I have to go back and remember the skills. I just need to keep her character sheet open.
Carlos was trying to say hello.
Oh, well, hello, Carlos.
He was waving in the background, but it's blurred, so he was like. They all said hello.
Do you have knowledge Imperium? Trying to remember.
Let's see. So I was looking at, because I've got some, the ability to read, write, and some of that stuff. I was looking
Okay.
at my advanced.
In the center of the column, you have lores,
Yes.
and you have lore Empire.
Okay, so lore, Altdorf, or the Empire. Yes.
Yes. You also have lore Uberstrike, which might actually be better because I will give you a bonus on that one. That one will be an easy test for you.
Okay. Easy test. Target bonus 0, SL 0.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You have heard of her. You don't know a lot. You do know that she is a very respected craftsperson in Uberstrike. So she's not lying about that. Or sorry, she is who she says she is. That's what I should be saying.
I may not have the ability to appreciate the niceties or how fine these are, but one of my companions I'm traveling with might be able to. They are, I believe, they might have the coin to purchase one of these items themselves.
Oh, well, please bring them in.
Yes. Yes.
My prices are very reasonable. I mean, she's holding up one of the goblets, or she points to one of the goblets, I should say. And she says, this one with the I do many things with the twin-tailed comet in honor of Sigmar. This one is only 8 shillings.
Yes. Yes. See.
And over here, this glittering statue of a noble Altdorf knight is only 4 shillings. I mean, it's a small glass sculpture.
Keeping my hands to myself, of course. Having only 21 brass pennies to my name. Admiring it. I think I know a person who might be able to appreciate this more than myself.
Well, please.
I will be back. And I'll head out and I'll see if I can find the group.
Well, you know that they had been over by that carnival.
Yes.
So I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Yes.
Well, they're quite graceful when they fly through the air like that.
I'll come over and I'll...
They're not as graceful as an elf, of course, but I mean, they can train
Well, no
very
one can
well
be as
together.
graceful as an elf. It's understandable, but they do try. I mean, you can see.
There's also this Bretonian with a whip. He does some comedy and songs.
Is his name by any chance John or Jack or something along those lines?
Yes, Jacques.
Jacques. Okay.
Okay. So, yes.
A gunner.
I believe I found a store you might be interested in.
How do you lock an elf in a room?
Take away
Make
the
them
key.
turn the knob themselves.
You put a mirror in.
Oh yeah, there's a normally
I don't
Curtis, who are you
understand
talking to?
the premises of that joke, but oh hey, Alice is back.
I think you're the only one that could afford anything in there, but
Me?
the niceties of the craftsmanship are probably something that you could admire more than most of us here.
What are you trying to say there, Elsa? You said we don't have taste?
No, we don't have money.
That
So I was gonna say I showed y'all some banging breakfast earlier. So I
But
got
if-
taste.
Then somebody
If-
slapped it out of my hand.
I got you real food afterwards.
I suppose I could walk over and take a look at these niceties. What kind of niceties are they?
So there were goblets, glass sculptures, and the like of Sigmar, and I'll just lead them. Whoever wants to follow, but I will stand next to Amaris and lead to uh, her stall or her building.
Okay. I will follow along. Come on, guys. Let's go see what these classy things that Elsa.
Glassy.
Actually, when you get over there, her work is truly stunning. Emrys, if you want to make me an easy evaluate roll,
Evaluate. There it is. Okay, you said easy.
yeah, and anyone with Uberschreik or Reichland lore or Empire lore, you can roll that. It's going to be an average roll unless you have Uberschreik lore.
Is there a way to assist in Warhammer?
Not really.
Okay, I was gonna say like pointing out since I was here earlier, yeah, I saw that this one was kind of like this and this looks like that. That would give any bonus at all to their role.
Not really. Yeah,
Okay.
this is not a game that's emphasizing helping.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there'd be +5.
Yeah, not really, but Emrys, you're able to easily tell with the right market, her work could go for a good deal of money. Yeah,
It's quite lovely.
talking with her, she says that she's charging 8 shillings for the goblets. The goblets are of incredibly fine quality.
Whoa. 8 for this? I mean, it's nice work, but can I do a haggle roll to?
Oh yes.
I was going to do the
Now,
same thing.
Hold on.
My father never told me
Let
to
me
go
give
with
you
the
all
first
this.
price.
The what?
Haggling
I don't
ain't
know
gonna bring it down to
why.
how much money I don't have.
He said shillings. He didn't say gold crowns or anything. I know. It's still not brass pennies. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just given you all something about opposed rolls. So you're going to make your roll, and I'm going to make mine, and for haggling, and these are just going to be average rolls.
Okay.
And
Target.
so target's always your skill plus whatever modifiers, like the difficulty. So your difficulty is average. There is no target bonus.
Okay.
And there is no SL bonus.
Okay.
Okay? So, I have a +8, an astounding success on my haggle, and you have a +3. She just looks at you and says, "Oh, my dear, you have not yet fully held this goblet and seen how fine it is." And she actually hands you one to hold it, and it just seems to. Well, she's giving you one that's a smaller size, maybe for a child or halfling, and but it does really fit well in the hand.
Molly dear, I love you immensely, but you started way too low with your first opening bid there. You need to be a little closer.
Well, I mean, look at the kitty cup she gave me. That's not gonna hold a hell of a lot of ale in that.
It's not meant to drink ale out of. It's for the finer things.
What's finer than ale?
Meat.
Oh, wines are definitely finer than ale, and they're better for your palate. I would like to assist with. I like to do a haggle myself, but I
Okay,
don't know how many times.
go for it.
All right.
No. Each person could try. So.
All right. So, there's my haggle. We'll see how well it works. That's right. Lower the number, the better.
Oh, she failed. So, she's like, you haggle back and forth. She's talking about how fine the quality is, etc. She lets you hold it, and the truth is, this, you really do realize this is good, but you can negotiate it down to 7 shillings.
All right. I will remove 7. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
I need to clear everything back out because I just clicked a button and it made everything go to. All right.
Did anyone else try any of their lore skills? Not yet.
I don't even have any lore skills to try.
No,
Would
you don't.
I
There are
have
neither trolls nor giants present, so
I have Astrodolf, Altdorf.
Altdorf,
You
yes,
know?
this is not Altdorf.
Oh, this is Altdorf.
This is not.
Oh, I got Empire. Those are the only two.
Yes, you could do Empire.
I
Empire,
don't think we're gonna do any torturing.
Empire, you're going to be at a challenging roll.
Okay. No bonuses.
Yeah. So just move that first thing from average to challenging.
Okay. Two successes.
Okay, actually, you have heard of her. You've heard her name mentioned. You're from Altdorf. She is known for, one of the things she's known for is making the glass for dwarven made Uberstrike lanterns. And Uberstrike lanterns are some of the best lanterns made in the Empire. One of the important things about her glass is it's known for not breaking.
Not break? Huh. So I could just stick this in my pocket. I'll do a sleight of hand and try to stick it in my pocket.
Okay. That is opposed by her.
Wait now, I've already paid for the thing. Why are you trying to pocket it?
No, I got the little tiny one.
Oh, little tiny things. Okay.
Yeah.
You're trying to pocket something else.
So it's average, right?
Yeah. This is average.
No bonuses.
No bonuses.
3 successes.
And I got no success, so you are able to pocket it.
So are you seriously going to spend 7 shillings on that?
I mean, yeah, it's fine quality. I mean, I don't see why not. I haggled it down.
Okay.
I mean, we discussed and negotiated a fair price, so yes, I went ahead and took the 7 off.
Are any of her stuff since it's used for building purposes for other things, but is it used in any magic stuff? Because I have magic lore. I'm just asking.
You have magic lore. Go in and make me a magic lore roll.
What type?
Again, average.
Okay.
Most everything is going to end up being average.
Critical failure.
You just don't think anything. Yeah, it's not. You don't think it would be all that useful. I mean, it has no inherent quality.
That and the witch hunter keeps staring at me, so it's bothering me.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Staring at the wrong person, apparently.
Okay. So, anything else y'all want to do around the market?
Do I have a sense that with me pocketing this, that might come back and bite me in the ass? Like it. I know she's a glassmaker, but does she has like, hey, sensory? Hey, that object wasn't paid for. I know where it's at. And
Okay.
kind of track.
This is
you
is
succeeded, so she
not.
didn't notice.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is not a world where there's like magical protection on everything. Magic
Okay.
is feared in this world.
And that's the reason I was wondering if people were actually like moving out of the way with me walking through.
Actually, I didn't hear you say that. Yes, they're giving you a wider berth than other people. One, because you have this massive scythe that you carry around as your staff,
Mhm.
and
And I'm
amethyst
wearing
wizards.
Yeah, I'm wearing apprentice robes. Yes.
Right, and amethyst wizards channel the purple or the amethyst wind that is basically death. You're not a necromancer. You know, though witch hunters might constantly keep an eye on you because you could become one.
It's probably kind of why
But-
Alice is here.
Yeah, yeah. Of all the wizards, the amethyst wizards are some of the scariest.
Okay.
They changed the lore of them a little bit. In the earliest lore from about the colors of magic, the amethyst wizards never spoke. They communicated with people telepathically, and that kind of just amped up everyone's utter fear of it.
Hey,
But yes,
put
yes.
that back in.
Huh? Yeah. It's one of those things I'd love for them to put back in. But yeah, amethyst wizardry is scary for most people.
What's the on the character sheet where it has the bonus at the bottom? When does that come into play?
Oh,
Under
which bonus
characteristics.
That's actually been calculated in.
Okay.
Yeah, all that is stuff that you don't have to worry about at this point. Okay. Now, as you're wandering around, the press of humanity is everywhere. What I need you all to do is just make me a perception roll. It is going to be average.
Perception.
So, Elsie.
I'll see 3 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see, why are you staring at Aramis so much?
Okay, everyone else succeeded. This is simple, so the success levels are not as critical here. Now, those of you who succeeded, you hear the sound of some type of hubbub behind you. Back to where you were at the carnival. Elsie, you're surprised.
Oh,
No one else is, because you started hearing this. Basically, it started over with the group of travelers, not all of them, but a small group of entertainers toward the edge, dressed in bright clothes, and various townfolk seemingly displeased with their last performance, start throwing punches as soldiers in the outdoor livery attempt to restore order. This basically turns it into a full-fledged riot, and both sides are starting to scream at each other. You know, Altdorf scum, Jungfrud bootlicker, that you can hear. The You can see one of the brightly colored wagons to the side, to the far side, reads Betsy Wooster's Wondrous Cavalcade. Basically, what has just happened is a riot has started and is quickly spreading. Now, initiative in this game is not rolled. Okay? It is let me try something. I forgot to try this earlier. Let's see. No, it does not automatically do it. So this is based on your initiative score, and yeah, it doesn't populate it automatically. I forgot to check that earlier. There might be a way it automatically does it, but it's based on your initiative. Yeah, don't worry about adding this, because Elsie, your initiative isn't 29, is it?
I just clicked my token, clicked initiative, and it said 29 plus 0. So I'm going to check if that's what it is.
Okay, wait. You did it. You found the thing that I had been looking for.
Under combat, under controls, you have initiative, endurance.
It's under combat. Okay. So yes, highlight your character and hit under the combat section, hit initiative. There it is. I see it.
Intuition, endurance, initiative. There you go.
Yeah, it's on the right-hand side.
Thank you, Curtis.
Yep.
I don't freaking believe this. Give me a moment. Okay, so this brawl spreads incredibly quickly, and you each find somebody is trying to hit you. Now, Elsie, you're surprised, so you don't have an action this round, and are unable to defend. Now, combat. Okay, initiative is just determined by your stat. That's it. Each round, you can move and you can act. Now, because you are in a riot in the middle of a crowded street, you really can't move. Okay, fighting. Okay, if what you want to do is fight, you can do other things. It's up to you. And you can also just try to dodge and get the hell out of here. Okay? If you want to attack, It's going to be a opposed roll. It is your weapon skill against, an opposed weapon skill. Melee attacks are always opposed unless you're unconscious or surprised. Now, the defender is going to use either their weapon skill or dodge skill, whichever is more appropriate. I mean, in other words, whichever is better. If the attacker generates more success levels than the defender, it hits. Now, in this game, ranged attacks are incredibly dangerous. Okay? Ranged attacks are not opposed. You cannot dodge a ranged attack. Okay? So the ranged attack, the person just rolls, and if they generate successes, they hit. Okay? Now, once we get started, I'll explain the next couple of things. Damage, by the way, every weapon has a specific damage rating, and this is modified by your strength. You remember that strength bonus you were mentioning earlier? Those bonuses? That would be added to your weapon damage. Then added on top of that are the success levels that you do. Okay? Now, you notice that most of these people are just punching. Even the outdoor soldiers who have weapons are not using weapons. So, it's going to be up to you to decide how y'all want to proceed. And there's another thing we'll get to as we start moving into this. Y'all have any questions?
No.
Let's see.
Nope.
As far as doing unarmed attacks, punching, lifting and shoving people, what is that based on?
Let me pull up your character sheet.
'Cause it doesn't
it's
have
weapon
anything.
skill. It's
Okay.
weapon skill. Any melee attack is your weapon skill.
Is
And
that the
your damage,
WS, I imagine?
yes, that will be WS. If you don't have it, your combat, there should be... Yeah, your combat doesn't have those on there, which is unfortunate. I thought it did. But it's just weapon skill. Yeah, so you can just use WS. That'll be fine.
Okay.
And when you do damage, it's just your strength bonus plus your SLs.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. And since you understand, Slayers, pulling out your weapon and attacking these people is not part of your code.
No, I'm not trying to kill them.
Right, yeah. Okay. So, Amorous, what would you like to do?
But we lost Curtis, so stand by. The cameras will come back into position. There we go. Amorous was they're coming at me with no weapons drawn, and
Right.
I will pretty much do. It's still an unarmed attack, so it'll be no weapons. So you said WS roll.
Yeah.
Kind of like sidestep, slap them in the back of the head, or something like that to knock them to the ground or knock them past me.
Okay.
So you said this, and difficulty is going to be average.
Yes.
No target bonus. No
Nope.
SL bonus.
No.
All right. So it'll be, I guess, a 48.
Okay, you have a +2, so I had their character sheet open just a moment ago. Okay, let me put that here. They are going to dodge. They only have a +1. So we subtract. You have a +1. What is your strength bonus? So look at your strength.
Yeah, strength bonus is a 2.
Okay, so 2 + 1, that'll be a 3.
All right.
But we're not using criticals right now, but you rolled a double 2, which means in a normal combat, this will become a critical. Okay, but you're not using weapons, so we're not worrying about criticals.
Okay.
At this point. Now, what we would normally do at this point is look at your roll. We would switch the numbers to determine the hit location. Okay?
Okay.
And I just realized I did not have that table up.
There's one on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah, the 0 to 9, the 25 to 44, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so where the 22 is where you
Left
hit.
arm.
22,
Left
yeah.
arm. You hit them in the left arm. They are not wearing any armor, so you did 3 points of damage to the one on you.
Yeah, I just do one
Okay.
of those, what is it, one of those gun arm punches when he's getting a little too boisterous at the bar.
Yeah. Okay, so Morella.
Okay, I'm going to try something different.
Okay.
Can I, like, sort of dodge out of the way and kind of climb up onto a higher platform?
You
I
can
do.
you can start dodging, and it's going to take you probably 3 rounds to get somewhere like that.
Okay.
But you can dodge and basically move your way over there without risking any attack.
Okay.
So all I need you to do is make me a dodge roll.
Where that's in combat, right?
That's under combat, yeah.
Dodge. Challenging 0 or average?
Yes. Oh no. This is still average.
Okay. No target bonus or SL bonus.
No.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. So you're not able to get away this round. You're still going to probably suffer an attack, but that's not horrible. Now, let me go on and make mention of something else because it did happen. Okay, there's an issue about momentum in combat. Okay? Every round you have a chance of gaining advantages. Okay? So, Amaris,
Yes.
because you won an opposed test during combat, this next round you will have a plus 10 to your target number.
So would I just hit
'Cause you
plus
now
to the
have-
advantage?
You hit plus to the advantage. And so over time, this is going to go up and down. Okay? If you ever take a wound or if you ever lose an opposing test, all of your advantage goes away.
Ooh, okay.
Okay? Now,
Is dodge my only action?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because ideally what I'm trying to do is find a place where I can try to talk to the crowd to diffuse this thing.
Okay. Truthfully, from right here, you could start doing it around you. So next round, if you want to just start trying to persuade people, you can do that.
Okay. Didn't know with my short stature if anyone would be able to see me.
I think you can yell loudly.
Yes, you tend to yell pretty loud when it comes down to missing meals, so I'm sure you can do so.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
Gunner.
So I hear Molly start to yell at people and try to get them to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick them up and stand them up on my shoulders.
Okay.
And then I'll yell, "Shut up!"
Okay, so you're going to intimidate?
Yes.
Okay.
Intimidate. Average?
Yes. For right now, I'm making everything average.
Well, I failed.
Okay. Okay. So nobody seems to be listening. So
It's okay,
Ferdinand.
buddy. You're scary.
So
Yeah.
I look at the guy that's coming at me, and can I shoot a spell in the air?
If you want to use magic, yes, you may.
So, to get everyone's attention, I will use my shock, and instead of hitting him, I'll just cast up in the air.
Okay.
Nothing
Now,
can go
how
wrong with
magic
this.
works is you are going to be making a magic language check. So look at your languages.
I had the spell checks, or they're under magic. They had the rolls,
Okay, then go on and make me that roll.
or they yeah. Average.
Yes. Yeah. As I said, right now I'm just going to make everything average just so it's easier on everyone.
Channeling.
No, not you want magic.
No.
Well,
It's telling me, it's giving me a macro option of channeling, so nothing.
you are not channeling. Okay. You failed. Not a big problem. It just doesn't go off this round.
Okay.
Which might be a good thing.
Yeah. Scott, let me just go ahead and say, channeling is something, once you get actual spells and not petty spells, they become important. Petty spells
okay,
you
I
can
see
cast,
now. All these are petty spells. Gotcha.
Yeah. Petty spells can be cast on a moment's notice. It's when you have to cast higher level things, you sometimes have to channel the power before you can cast it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. So the Brawling Horde then goes. Since Gerald left for a moment, we'll start over here with Elsie. So, Elsie, you are surprised, so
Yep.
you're going to get hit with no defenses. So
Yep.
all he has to do is roll. So,
How rude.
and he hits for 1 damage, so that gives you 4 damage. Armor does protect you. And
Where does he
44.
hit me? That's a 44,
He hit
so
you on
that
a
would
44.
be
Right
2
arm.
points of damage because I have 1 point of armor
Okay.
on that side.
It rolled the hit location of a 95 on your
Buddy.
roll.
Okay, so that would hit me 95. Hits me
Oh, they're
right leg.
They're doing that.
So that's
Just
still
Okay. Oh,
that's 4
it's
points
because
damage.
this rolled a critical. That's why.
Okay.
When you roll criticals, funky things happen. Okay, but 95 hit you in the body. It was 4 points of damage coming in you.
Okay, so 3 points of damage because I negate one of those because of my arm.
Okay.
And then that's just goes towards my current wounds is 3.
Right. So the next one against Amorous, he is going to try to hit you. Now you can dodge this.
All right.
So you make a dodge roll. Ooh, but he critically failed.
So no need for me to make a dodge roll, right? Or does it make any game mechanic difference
If
if I do dodge?
If you critically fail your dodge, there are problems.
All right. And this is considered still average, right?
Yep.
All right.
And you have the +10 because you still have an advantage.
I clicked advantage, so I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Okay.
It should. It should add it in.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I think one.
There it is. Advantage down at the bottom. This is plus the 110.
Yeah.
So astoundingly successful dodge to a critically failed attempt.
Yeah. And I rolled a 71 on this critical failure. And
Oh, you got a chart for that?
yes. He didn't have a weapon, so he falls prone. So the one against you, Emrys, has now fallen. throw.
We'll just say I sidestepped and gave him a little trip into the mud puddle.
That sounds perfect. Okay, I'm going to use this for
Well, I'm
fun.
sure that's mud and not dung, but
Okay, so against Ferdinand, you can dodge.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, you had success. Oh, this is the other reason I needed you to roll. You again successfully completed a opposed roll, so you get another point of advantage.
okay.
But gotcha.
Yeah, him. So make your dodge roll for Ferdinand.
Average?
Yes, everything is average right now.
Ooh.
Okay, you both failed, but neither of you critted, so that's fine. Let's see. Now we go over to Molly and Gunner. First, Molly, you can dodge.
Even though I'm standing.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of going back and forth. But dodging also includes, in something like this, that you're batting their hands away.
Okay.
No touchy. No touchy.
Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah. Well, you failed and they failed, but no criticals. So finally, Gunner.
Yeah.
He is trying to hit you.
Is this average?
And you can dodge. It's average. I'm just keeping everything average while you're learning.
Impressive.
Okay. You critically successed on your, you impressively succeeded. So you get a point of advantage.
Woohoo! Where do I put that?
If you go to the
under
armor combat, there's a spot called advantage. You get a plus or minus on either side of the box.
Okay. So we now go to Elsie.
I'm gonna.
You were surprised. This ends
Yes.
your surprise.
Yes.
So let me get rid of that, and now we go back to the top. So Amorous. Now, before we get started, this is the second round. Okay. A nearby merchant's cart full of pies is utterly smashed by a body going through it, and the content spread all over the floor, the ground, and where you're fighting, and it's turned into this mess of slick pies and muds. This is now difficult terrain. Okay.
Oh, now I'm pissed.
Now there are some of the acrobats from the cavalcade seem to have no problem with this, and yes, it is a sad state to see those pies all over the ground.
Molly's weeping
They
at the death of
smell
all those pies.
good.
Put the pies.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's see.
Should I roll cool to see if I...
Okay, so Ferdinand, the guy that you were fighting, is basically hit by somebody else, and he turns to face them, and where? That's not them. I'm on the wrong area. Here we go. So, and basically what's happened is two of the acrobats have come over and are now attacking you. They stay on the same initiative as the brawlers. Okay. So, Amorous.
Well, that's just rude.
Now, since this guy is prone, I am going to make your next attack very easy.
Since he's prone on the ground, his face is a good height for me to kick. I thought about just pushing his face into the mud until he, quit moving, but that would constitute some sort of time limit. And I don't want to kill the poor man. I just want to knock him out of the fight. So I will go back to my main page, which is where the WS is at, and I will boot him in the face.
And
you said this is now easy?
Yes. No, very easy. He's on the ground.
Very easy. Okay.
Yeah. He is going to try to dodge, but for him it's challenging.
Let's see how well I roll. Alright. And nice, impressive success to the kick to the face.
Okay. What is your strength bonus again?
It's a 2.
Okay, plus 6 is going to be 8. So you have pretty nearly knocked this poor guy completely out.
It was his own damn fault for attacking me. I was just standing here doing nothing.
Right. Okay. So that takes us to Molly.
All right. I'm basically gonna try to scream to get everybody's attention and either.
And that's another advantage. Sorry to interrupt. Right?
Yes, that is another advantage.
All
right. These people are not being. Okay, I'm gonna have to do theirs slightly different.
Okay. But either charm them to stop fighting or start my comedy routine to get their focus off fighting and listen to my performance of comedy.
Okay, so
how would you go about?
Which skill do you want to use?
Basically what I'm tempted to do is get everyone to stop fighting and find joy and laughter and everything.
Yeah, so, but
I have comedy and I have charm. They're both the same rank. What would you...
Then if you want to do comedy, then do comedy.
All right. Still average difficulty?
Yes.
And I'm hollering out to try to get everyone's attention.
Okay.
So.
Okay. You have an impressive success, so you are able to start gathering some people's attention. Okay. The guy that was attacking you is not attacking you.
Okay. Why do royals have such big beds? They put 2 twins together to make a king. Bada bang.
Don't know if I understand that joke.
Armis. Royals inbred, so 2 twins got together and made a king.
Why on earth would royals want to sleep with their family members? It's just appalling. I'm sure my mother didn't sleep with anyone. Never mind.
What, are you a noble?
He is not attacking. So, Gunner.
Alright. Did I see the platform that Molly was trying to get to?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to push forward and get Molly to that platform.
Okay. Give me a dodge. Again, average. Okay, you're able to move. You're moving your way over there. Okay. Ferdinand.
So that used the advantage I had.
No, you get another advantage to add to that.
Oh, no. It wasn't an opposed roll. But you don't lose the advantage.
Okay. Well, it put it in there. So should it not have been a critical? I guess the roll's the same either way.
Does it show
Yeah.
you still have the advantage under combat?
It shows that I still have one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it
The
also
thing is
shows
about
the advantage in the.
Yeah, the advantage works on every dice roll.
It only
So
While
you
you're
don't-
in combat, yeah, you don't have to keep hitting something.
but
Alright.
it gains whenever you're opposed, and loses
Yeah.
when you get hit.
Yeah, there are a couple different ways that you get it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay, so that moves us to Ferdinand.
I'm going to, instead of shooting it in the air, I don't want this guy to hit me, so I'm gonna try to shock him, which is a touch spell.
Yep. But I mean, it's still just the same thing. You roll.
Yeah.
Okay, he is going to try to dodge.
No, bad touch, bad touch.
And he fails, so you hit him and shock him, which stuns him for 1 round. Now,
I'm going to yell since they've been doing magic user.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Oh, no. The second they see that electrical charge hit that guy from their hand, people back away. There's now a ring surrounding you.
Well, you've been sent.
And you do hear people start going, witch! Witch! And, Elsie, your ears perked up, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ferdinand's always getting the center of
the only thing I did was shock him. I did not do damage to him.
Oh, I know. But it's their fear of magic.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay, so the Horde is attacking. The Acrobat that fought you, I'm just going to say, is stunned this round, so they are not doing anything. Okay. So the Acrobat against Elsie. Let's see, where are we? They are attacking if you want to dodge.
Okay. Just average or challenging?
Average.
It's average.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. I just realized something. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. They get 5 successes on you, which means you take 8 damage to the left leg.
7 damage.
There goes
Alright.
kneecap.
Yeah.
And Elsie, it's your turn.
I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm just gonna. So I have 2 pistols.
Okay.
And I was looking on that sheet. Can I shoot twice? Because I can shoot without reloading because I have 2 pistols.
Technically, yes, if you want to shoot this person.
Yeah, fuck them. They just hurt me a lot.
They punched me right in the thigh. I'll blow their brains out.
Yeah, basically. I might not hit them, but let's see.
I mean, if you want, you can shoot up in the air.
Yeah,
With
it's
one
one of
of
those.
your
How do you like a
attacks.
shot in the leg?
We'll find out.
Yeah, what could go wrong by shooting into a crowd?
All right, so this one for the
Hey.
first.
Okay. Okay.
And it is the leg. in
And
case it
do they
happens.
dodge?
They can't.
Yeah,
It's
they
a ranged attack.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so that's going to be 9 points of damage
Okay.
because
They
it's
fall
8
to the
points of
ground.
damage.
Because you hit
Oh.
them in the leg. I mean, they're not
Cool.
dead, but they're on the ground because you hit them in the right leg.
Cool.
So that's all you gotta do.
Well,
Just shoot him in the legs.
acrobatic no more.
Yeah, let's just see you do a cartwheel with a
And-
fucking exploded kneecap.
And then there's another guy over by Gunner, because he's in the way.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. It was not a critical, but you basically shot in the air.
Would I've got it's a critical. I would have got +10, so that
You would have got the
Right.
10 points. I don't know if that's going to change anything.
No, it
No.
wasn't an
No, it
opposed
won't.
roll.
That's right, because there was no opposed to your.
Yeah, there was no post roll. But okay, let me just say this. Hold on. Actually, you would have gotten the advantage because another way of doing it is causing damage to an opponent without making an opposed attack.
Oh,
So
okay.
ranged, as I said, ranged in this game is deadly.
Yeah.
Okay.
that would have only
but
changed the target number to a 86, and it's still 96.
You shoot up in the air. Like with Ferdinand, they are now giving you a wide berth. I mean, they are trying to actively get away from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, make me a simple perception test.
Who?
Everyone.
Okay.
A simple perception?
Yeah, basically just an average.
Oh, okay.
A simple test means the SL doesn't matter. It's just you succeed or you don't. Okay, so Ferdinand will see it. Amorous will see it. Elsie will see it. Morellis seems to be the only one not at this point going to see it. Okay.
Well, I just
Sorry,
had
I'm
a
not
bullet
seeing.
fly by my
So,
head.
Do we
Yes.
roll it average?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rolling it average.
does the perception not add in the advantage?
It does.
Well, it didn't
It
on
should.
mine, that's why I asked. Because I got 3 advantages right now.
If you did
Yeah.
it under the combat roll, do it under the controls under the combat roll. It'd give you the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you have
Yeah.
initiative and burn.
You want me to re-roll it or just leave it be? This
No,
is
leave it there
success,
because
leave it be.
it's a success or failure. So Morel is the only one who does not see this. You've seen him before. The man covered with elaborate tattoo with flame motifs, the fire breather. He inhales and breathes out a long gout of fire at several assailants. One catches fire and runs, screaming. The grinning fire breather suddenly lurches and falls to the street with a buried quarrel in his throat. Those of you who succeeded, you saw or you got a good look at the leering thug with a single milky eye that shot him.
I need to roll a cool test.
Okay.
So, where's that at? Is that underneath them? Yeah, here we go. I guess this is still considered average, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, yeah.
see the guy with the crossbow bolt because I'm watching the guy on fire as he's running. Just kind of in awe of him. Just kind of look at him. He's
Okay.
running.
Okay. So you missed the guy who shot it, but yeah, you saw somebody go up in flames.
Yeah, I saw fire.
Okay.
Fire's cool.
So
Yeah, fire's cool.
let's do one more round of combat so you all have a good understanding of it, and we can go through this. Once you get this, it goes really fast. So Amaranth,
Yeah,
you're kind of looking over at that guy. There's still somebody in front of you.
yeah. So I can
Oh,
still
he's gotten
attack.
back up.
Did he get
Yeah.
back up?
He got back up, but he's trying to get away from you. You
Um,
can still knock him out if you want.
No. If he's trying to leave my whatever, if he's just trying to leave, then I'll let him go. Is there any of my other compatriots seem to be a tad bit overwhelmed? I know.
Well,
I know two of them.
there's no helping. There's no helping each other. You have so many people around you. You're being jostled.
Okay,
The
so
only
just
two that don't seem to be jostled is the one who shot and the one who used magic.
all right. Well, I will. I guess I'll just take a dodge action, I suppose.
Okay, perfect. Give me the dodge.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, yeah, you outstandingly start getting out of the way. Morella.
I'm going to continue trying to, with my comedy show, get people to stop fighting each other. So,
Okay.
be another comedy role or be charming.
Comedy.
Since,
I think keep up with the comedy. You're trying to get their attention.
oh, okay.
Yeah, this time it didn't. This time it didn't work. Okay, so Gunner.
All right.
Or
Gunnar. There is someone threatening us, right?
Yes. Yes. This guy is not. This guy is now representing a few people that are now listening, but there is still this one guy who seems to be casting aspersions against dwarves.
Oh, he's getting punched in the mouth.
Jesus.
Okay. Since. Okay. Let me go on and mention another thing.
Okay.
We haven't started this. But if you go to that PDF of the character sheets that I sent you, we can add now in this round one more level of complexity. There are a few stats you have that can come into play. So the first one is fate. You can permanently spend a fate point to become incapacitated instead of being killed, ensuring that you survive the rest of the combat. Or you can avoid falling damage from one source by spending 1 point. If you spend a fate point, your current fate point total drops by 1. Fortune. You can spend a fortune point to re-roll a failed test or to add 1 success level to a test after it is rolled, or choose when to act in a round regardless of initiative. At the beginning of each session, your fortune points reset to your current fate point level plus 1 for your luck. That's for Molly. She has a luck talent, so she gets an extra 1. But you get your fate points back at the beginning of each game. Resilience. You can spend resilience to choose a 1 die 100 result for one of your tests, even after rolling. This will also automatically win an opposed test by the minimum of +1 SL. If you spend a resilience point, your resolve points drop by 1. And resolve allows you to get rid of conditions. Okay. I didn't want to complicate things early on with that, but those are 4 stats you have to help you. So you could always spend a resilience point and basically make that into a success at a +1. Really wouldn't help you in this case because he got a +2.
Yeah.
Or you can spend a fortune and re-roll.
Could I do that fortune for my comedy routine? My luck trait?
Actually, yes. If you want to, we'll go back and do that. Yes.
I'm not gonna spend it. I think I'm gonna hang on to the resources, but I am gonna make rude gestures at the dude.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do this. This just signifies that you have 2 rounds of basically getting these people under control around
Okay.
you. Okay.
Now, are these
Further,
post rolls
good.
or?
No. These are simple tests.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
Because
asking.
basically you're trying to get their attention, so it's not like they're, nobody really wants to fight if they don't have to. So you're getting their attention.
Yeah.
Okay. People are still jostling, but they're not attacking you. That's the big thing. So Ferdinand, nobody is getting near you as many people are going, witch, back up, back up.
Oh, the person that did the crossbow shot. He hit an entertainer, the guy that did the flanks.
Yes.
But he's an entertainer, correct?
He was an entertainer, yes.
Okay. So I point at him and shoot a dart at him.
Okay. Make me a very challenging perception roll.
Okay.
Or actually, we could do this as... no, just give me a very challenging. We'll just do it as a simple for now.
Okay, there's challenging, difficult, very hard, and very hard.
Oh,
which one?
Very hard. Sorry, very hard.
Jesus. Okay.
Ooh, okay. You don't see him anymore. He seemed to have just blended back into the crowd.
Okay. Okay.
As I said, sometimes you're going to get railroaded into this. Okay.
I got you. So
okay.
to continue the situation, what's her name? The person I should be protecting, the one that's not here, Josh's character.
Oh. Yeah.
I walk up to her and hold my hand up and cast light. Since it's having that effect, I'm just going to keep.
Give me that light spell. And I'll explain why it's important for you to always cast, find out spell. Okay, you cast, no problem, it's done. Okay, the reason I need you to always cast is a critical success or a critical failure for you means you can't control the magic. There is a talent that you can get later that will prevent this, but if you get a critical success, you have to roll on the minor misfortune table for magic as the winds of magic surge around you.
You do not suffer a miscast if you roll double on a successful channel ties?
Oh, you have that. Okay, then we don't have to worry about that. I didn't realize you actually had... is it precise pronunciation?
Something attunement. Arithmic attunement.
Oh, you have arithmic attunement. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
I do that because I'm trying to get the people away from her. But is the person the one with the throat or got shot? Is he dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So brawling horde. There are not many that can attack. This person has only 1 wound left, and actually no, they have more than that.
They limp away or crawl away.
They're screaming in pain and basically pleading with you, please. Everyone else is just kind of giving you a wiper. So the guy who's disparaging dwarfs tries to attack Gunnar. And is going to fail.
But not by much.
Yeah, your dice are not happy, or the Roll20 is not happy with you right now.
No.
Okay, so y'all are trading. It's really that Molly is on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Okay. Now, we move into the next round. Oh, Elsie. Sorry.
So it's reload 1. That's just going to take my action to reload both of them.
Yeah, they see you reloading, and they are not staying near you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just like, keep going.
Say,
Okay.
who are they more scared of, you or me?
That's actually a toss-up right now. There is a witch hunter shooting people, and there's you.
And it's not shooting me.
Yes, and it's not shooting you. So
Yeah.
okay. So in this next round, I'm not going to make y'all roll a perception for this one. Some of you notice an exceedingly tall man, and Molly, you definitely notice this exceedingly tall man in a long coat is fighting several town folks. Several of his assailants promptly fall over, each clutching their privates. A blow tears his coat, and 3 halflings in jester garb spill out of the ruptured garment and proceed to kick the downed attackers.
That's what people.
It was literally 3 halflings in a coat.
Yes, it was literally 3 halflings in a coat.
Hey, Gunner, we need to get a coat.
A dwarf, and the other thing you see is a dwarf on stilts from the cavalcade carnival, dressed in red and yellow motley, picks an outdoor soldier with his overlarge wooden boots. And the outdoor soldier goes down. Okay. And Molly, you do see there is a minstrel on top of the stall, and you actually realize he's singing a popular martial song called "The Flight of Angry Griffins." Okay. It's starting to get very messy out here. As people are getting pies everywhere and mud everywhere. Okay. What I need for everyone to make, and I'm going to give some differences. Molly, I need you to make me a challenging perception roll. Gunner, I need you to make a difficult one. Ferdinand, since there is nobody around you, and Elsie, since there is no one around you, I need you to make an average perception roll. And Amaris, I need you to make a difficult.
Difficult perception.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There we go.
Now, the song the minstrel's playing, do I get any insight if that's what caused the ruckus?
Oh, no. It seems like he's just starting to play.
Hey, this is the Titanic. They're playing until the end.
Yeah. I mean, it might be kind of what you're trying to do, too. You know, maybe it'll get some people to stop and sing along. Who knows? Okay, you all succeeded. You notice... you see 3 knife-wielding ruffians menacing an elderly woman in plain clothes. She is guarding a young girl wearing an elaborate dress. They've maneuvered the two into a secluded spot between stalls where they can act mostly unnoticed. Okay? If you want to get over to help them, it will require a dodge test for your action. But we will go for there in just a moment. I have to reset my roll 20 yet again. Okay. 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 So, Eris, what do you want to do?
You know what? I'll dodge my way towards that direction.
Okay.
And you,
This is just an average roll on your dodge.
there we go. Nice little critical success.
Okay. So you are able to move over there.
I am quite light on my
And
feet.
let me just do this. That's the Brawling Horde. I don't want the Brawling Horde. Okay, you get over there, and one of them says to you, "Mind your own business."
Well, I mean, it's
Okay.
not quite right. Three rather strapping individuals taking on a woman and a child. Where's the bravery? I mean, there's a couple cowards in my book.
Okay. Molly.
All right. Seeing this happen, I'd like to holler towards the minstrel, sing aloud and sing it proud, grab my sling and whip a little doohickey at that one of those fuckers.
Okay.
So I click sling,
Yep.
and that's an average.
Yes. Oh no, that was Amber's dodge. Sorry. Yes, it's an average. Okay. So you've just done 7 points of damage to his left arm. He is very upset with that. And I'm just going to say this is him.
And I'll point and tell Gunner, charge! Kill those fuckers. And
Okay.
Yep.
So Gunner, it's up to you.
Oh, I'm going.
Dodging.
Yep.
And you do so. They seem to be a little bit more taken aback that there is a dwarf slayer moving up toward them. Ferdinand.
Oh, I saw the elf move over there. I saw a rock from my friend being hit, and they look like they're about to hurt an old lady and a little girl. So
Right.
the gloves are off. I'm casting a dart at one of them.
Okay. So make me that casting roll.
Now, are the people away from me that I could actually move and cast?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I will walk toward them, and as soon as I get close enough, or try to.
Or you could actually just like get on top of a box or something so you're at a little bit higher ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Average, right?
Yep. We're saying at average for right now.
I wish to re-roll that.
Okay, so spend a fortune point.
Okay. Hold on, let me get this right first. Fortune is on the. Where are they?
Main.
Thank you.
Main page.
Fortune. Got it. Okay. 2 and there we go. So 8 points of
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Or am I doing that wrong? No, it's only 2 points of damage.
Yeah, it's 2 points of damage. Yeah, this
It's
is one
the-
of your small weak spells, but it's a scary thing when any wizard. Do you hit the same one that Molly hit?
Yes.
Okay. Um, he and his friends are not happy with the fact that something magical just hit them. Okay. The brawling horde goes, but really there's not much of them left because you left that person, and most of them don't want to get near you. That person does not want to get near you. There are still some people that might try to strike out at Gunner. Make me a dodge roll, Gunner, as you're dodging between people again. As they...
Ew.
Okay.
Now, in the section with my armor points, there's a little box down at the bottom that says TB,
Let me go look at your character sheet.
and it's got a 5.
Total
in it.
body.
Yeah, total body probably.
What's that do?
Let me just go look.
Yeah, if you look at your armor points along your body or your head, your right arm, left arm,
They have 0 in all those.
Yeah.
0.
5 total body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have 5 total body because of your tattoos.
Okay, so what do they do?
They missed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And they actually made a critical failure. So, come back here. They overextended themselves and stumbled. They twisted their ankle, and they've suffered a minor torn muscle. It is technically a critical wound. So, let me make a cool roll for him. He makes it, so he is still conscious. But he is not happy, and he has fallen onto the ground. Hold on one second.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not adding in a lot of the complexities that combat has. I'm just doing this because it's the first time y'all have had a critical wound shown. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That was it for them. Let's see. You have come up over here. You come up over here, and you are here. The ruffians turn because y'all are more important. This guy is backing up. He's staying back, but still threatening the women. But these two come up and are threatening Gunnar and Amorous. So you can both dodge. as they
Wasn't that how the guy just hurt himself?
No, that
Oh,
was
these
one of the
different
brawling
people.
horde. These are different.
Oh.
These are the knife wielding thugs attacking.
Ouch!
And the one on you, Gunner, missed. And the one on Amaris missed. You just succeeded on an opposed roll, so you gain 1 advantage, Gerald.
All right.
And Dan, if you could do the dodge.
All right.
And you get another advantage. You get advantage. You get advantage. Okay, so that then moves us to Elsie.
So just to go back and think about it, when I fired that first shot that was a success, would that have granted an advantage?
Yes, but then you failed on the second one.
I failed
so
the second one. I failed. Okay. Just making sure.
Now, as with Ferdinand, you could move and get on top of a crate or something.
That's what my plan was. And I was going to shoot at the ones that are now hassling Gunnar and them.
Okay. Which one do you want to go for? The one harassing Amaris or the one harassing Gunnar?
Amaris.
Okay.
Sure. Wonder why.
Change it. Average. Of course. Critical to the body.
That is a critical success, and it is to the body.
That's
boom. We're not even going to worry about everything else. You have. How do you want to put this person down?
So he's standing there, and it's just. He raises his knife like this, and it's just right in the under the armpit, through and through, splattered his friend, covered him.
Okay, so Amaris, you just saw this, and Gunnar, you and Molly are splattered with some blood.
And
Stop shooting people!
well, let's see what happens for the second one, as I'm gonna aim at his other friend.
This is my new coat.
You only had one.
I have dual wielding.
Oh yes, so you were able to get both of them.
Yes, I have dual wielding. So.
Okay. I was thinking reloading. So yes.
Yeah, I reloaded on the.
Yeah.
Previous one.
Well.
This one
another
also
to the
goes
body.
down.
Center mass again.
Mm-hmm. So as his other friend is slowly slumping to the ground, what happened to this guy?
He turns and
slightly.
Yeah, and sprays everyone else that's there. Spreading the fun around.
Okay. So the two just dropped in front of you. Again, range combat in this is deadly. Okay.
Damn it. Elsa, this is my brand new coat.
Your coat? You imagine how much I spent for mine?
Okay, so in this next round, let's see, Ferdinand and Elsie are up. Getting on this round, I need everyone who's on the ground. That would be Gunnar and Ferdinand. Everyone else is either on something or on Gunnar's shoulders. I need you to make me a simple agility test. And so agility is AG, it's one of your stats. And this is a simple test.
Doesn't have simple. Average,
It's a
very
simple
easy.
test. Sorry, it's a simple
Average.
test because it's yes or
Average.
no. This is going
Oh.
to actually be an easy test because the crowd has thinned out some.
Okay.
Okay, so Gunnar and Amorous.
Oh, these. I didn't realize that was the other one. My bad.
Yeah.
Agility, simple test, which is. You said easy, right?
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. You're able to do it.
Yeah, barely.
You both keep your footing as where is it? A pig starts to basically a squealed, terrifying pig was hurled by the cavalcade's strong woman at somebody. And after it lands, it starts sliding and scrambling along the pie slit cobblestones. But you were able to deftly move out of the way as it gets to its feet and starts
Was it
running
a bloody
away.
pig?
Oh wait,
Hey.
there goes dinner.
You are damaging the bacon.
Okay.
I figured they call it meat tenderizing, but okay.
We're not going to go through another round. What happens is um, there is a deafening staccato crack that echoes across the marketplace. All eyes turn to a flame-haired woman holding aloft a smoking, repeating pistol. The minstrel, surprised, plays a bum note and stops playing. The pig skids by on pie crusts and mud before ramming into a potter's stall with a squeal, sending clay pots everywhere. Soldiers in red and blue outdoor uniform and watchmen wearing gold and blue heraldry of Uberstrike rush into to all sides. This abruptly brings the riot to an end, as everything is now surrounded. The woman then speaks with a clear voice that booms across the plaza. You are all under arrest. And we fade to black.
What?
I didn't even hit
Hey,
nobody.
They attacked us.
As I told you, there's going to be a little railroad. Okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all need a break at this point?
I mean, we can take one if y'all want to.
Or what? Are we 2.5 hours in?
Let's see. We started at
Well,
3, so yeah. No.
So, yeah, let's take a quick bio break and be back in 10 minutes.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We will be right back. Yep, we are back. As you can tell from the from that interesting way of saying hi. All right, so everything faded to black. We were arrested for defending ourselves in a crowd of whatever started a fight.
Right. Okay. Let me move y'all back so I
Yeah,
have
humanity
y'all
is a
all
strange
up
place. I
here.
mean, arrested for simply defending yourself. That's barbaric.
Well, they're
Yes, it
doing
is.
their jobs.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I-
overnight, overnight, y'all are in jail, a crowded jail with all the other brawlers who are waiting for their arraignments.
Yes.
All of your weapons were confiscated with the assurance that they will be returned if your sentencing goes well. White-faced mime artists surround the party, gesticulating energetically but refuse to talk. They had argued earlier about various face paints, but now they're just miming. There is a delightful halfling girl with a long handmade beard. Her name is Gerlinda Fallen, and you can call me Guri, or sorry, Jerry. No, I'm not a dwarf. Look at the size of my hands; they're far too small. And you also see the old mutant from the carnival, who offers to share brandy that he hides in his tentacle, his leather tentacle.
I accept.
I'm mad.
So there.
I hate you. Or looking like a mutant, but
Yeah. Well, actually, you see that the face paint, the gold face paint, is peeling off, probably from where he got that big bruise on the side of his face.
yeah, it's like looking like a mutant disgusts me, and I want to burn it, but I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
For hours, various cellmates are taken away in ones or twos. Rumor has it that the legal apparatus of Uberstrike is rapidly throwing fines at everyone who participated in the brawl before letting them go. No one knows who started the brawl. The carnival folks say it wasn't them because it's bad for business. Some blame Jungfrud supporters, others blames Alfdorfers. The Watchmen certainly aren't talking. Most of them sport bruises and resentful glares. I'm not going to make you roll this just to keep us going. You have learned, though, from people talking, that most of the Watchmen who are wearing the gold and blue Uberstrike livery are actually from the Altdorf Army. And you can tell them because they are even more resentful and they really are not happy. In the late morning, you hear the watchman calling your names. As you exit, you're clad in manacles and find a sizable escort of soldiers awaiting you outside the prison. The soldiers, Gunnar, the soldiers take a firm grip on their weapons as they escort you. And as you pass by other guardsmen, they seem to take a stronger grip on their weapons and watch you very closely.
Well,
my mohawk's all laid down because it took away my grease.
Yeah. And Ferdinand, there is a warrior priest of Sigmar who stands beside you as you exit the prison, and he stares you in the eyes as you come out and says, "If you so much as twitch wrong, I will cave your skull in."
And no.
Yeah.
No, I do that to him.
Okay, but he's like, yeah. He is basically escorting you personally. A low-lying fog drifts over the street in slightly muffled sound as you are marched through the precinct and over the Uberstrike Bridge. As you approach the marketplace, You hear murmurs of the crowd in the distance. Their escort steers you toward a daunting stone building on the east side of the market, which is the Uberstrike Town Hall. I think somebody sent a message, but I'm not on that.
No, it was just a
Roll,
cool roll.
yep.
You
Oh,
Roll
okay.
mentioned
check.
fog. How
There's a
tall is
little
this
bit of
fog?
fog. It's a light fog. I mean, it's all the way down to the ground, but you can see.
It's fog.
It's fog.
Perfect
You're in
day
Manifest.
for
A jeering crowd awaits, only parting reluctantly as the soldiers force them back to create a corridor. You hear them say, "They're the ones that killed my cow! Young friend scum! Give them what for! Murder! Do right out for being here! Somebody yells, best of luck! Go! 3! 3-1, I say, the bloody noble gets off with murder. Because she's technically wrong. And then another person points to Ferdinand and goes, he turned me into a snake!
Oh, sorry.
Why are you not a snake?
I got better.
Oh my god. The characters, you're led into the once pristine noble's court, from which the House Jungerfried's representatives used to make their rulings. The court's stone walls are scarred with marks of recent conflict. Bloodstains still show in several places where the Jungfried supporters were killed. Off-Dorf liveried soldiers line the walls, and makeshift benches are installed on the upper balcony for spectators. An elaborate robed judge, draped in black and red, wearing a long white wig, sits at a high dais peering down. A small pair of spectacles sits on his long, beak-like nose. He leans forward to study you with interest. This, he is introduced. This is the Right Honorable Judge Merrillet. The clerk, he then looks at the clerk who just announced him. Are these the accused?
I object.
The clerk reads each of your names, pausing to look at each of you. Then the judge says, very well, read the charges. You stand accused of destruction of private property, disruption of commerce, inciting a riot, contributing to general lawlessness, and murder. How do you plead?
I'm extremely not guilty.
Before you can answer, you hear from the back of the courtroom, don't say a word! A black-robed woman in a wig storms into the courtroom. She flashes a smile at your characters, then slightly breathlessly turns to address the judge. Your pardon, Your Honor, but I need a brief recess to consult with my clients before they say anything they'll regret. Judge Merrillet looks to the woman and then to the characters and just looks at her and goes, Vasana, these? Really? He snorts and shakes his head before pounding the gavel. We shall have a short recess. Hence I'll fetch me a pie, preferably one that wasn't involved in the market brawl. And you are led away. And if you have lore empire or lore law, you are able to roll. Just tell me which one you're rolling on.
I got empire.
It's going to be a simple lore. So, yeah.
So average.
No, lore, simple. Go up to the simple.
Well, they don't have simple.
Law.
I think it's like difficult, easy.
Oh, I said
easy.
simple. Excuse me, average.
Yeah.
Average.
Okay.
If you have law, it's easy.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Now, question.
But Molly, you have heard of her.
Yeah, I have gossip. Could I use that while we're in prison to gather information on who actually started the riot?
Actually, I didn't have y'all roll the gossip. I gave y'all all the information
Oh,
that
okay.
you can get from the prison. But Molly, you have heard of her. She is a prominent barrister of the Reichland, and she normally handles cases of the wealthiest merchants. She was partially trained in the cult of Vrena, which is also obvious because she has an owl stitched into her robes, which is the favorite symbol of the goddess of justice, law, and knowledge. Typically, barristers only represent wealthy clients, as they're the only ones who can usually hire them. And also, lawyers are the only ones allowed to address higher appellate courts in the Empire. Just in general, this is medieval justice systems. You don't really get to plead your case. The judge probably doesn't care.
Honestly, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
I don't recall seeing a
says,
one-armed man.
I truly, I do not believe you are responsible for any of these things. But let me pull this out. She pulls out a scroll that. And
We
she
did a
says,
couple of those things.
They're trying to lay the whole riot at your feet. Says here you started the brawl, attacked soldiers, near ransacked the town, and oh dear, killed Foster in the Fiery. The children will never forgive you for that one.
Well, first of all,
They
he was
didn't
shot in the
even
back
have
of
a
the head,
crossbow.
and we don't even have a crossbow.
Yeah, no, I just used guns.
Yes, and I hear that you did, which is not going to play well. So let's downplay that.
But they were bad
two people, and I did kill two.
Yeah,
And I
they were
did
gonna
shoot a
But
jester's
they're only
leg.
really bad.
Yes, and of course you didn't kill the fire breather. I mean, as you said, you did not have a crossbow. I've already looked over your equipment, so yes, I know that you did not do that. But I'm here to help you. Here to help you get out of this situation with your skin intact.
Alright, how much is this gonna cost us?
Oh, no, nothing. I am somewhat of a reputation taking on lost causes, but truthfully, these are difficult times in Uberstrike, and justice is too often denied. I'm occasionally called upon to help balance the scales, and in this case, the Karstats, who care very much for their family, are helping because they remember their friends. Young Jocelyn's mother thanks you with all her hearts, and also with my humble services.
Oh, so I don't have to bribe anybody. Okay.
No. Which
I don't
basically
have any bribing
she's
money.
telling you that you saved the life of a girl who is really wealthy.
Yeah, the one that.
Whose parents are really wealthy.
I mean, if we wouldn't have been there, she would turn into Batman.
Yeah, perfect. See, if I didn't kill those two people and they weren't the meat shields that held them back while I killed them, then...
Exactly.
That's the defense you need.
Do you have any other questions?
How long is this going to take?
Do we have any idea why we were targeted? That would be the number one question.
Well, okay. First of all, everyone seems to be accusing you, and in and of itself, that's very suspicious. I happen to know that one of the witnesses listed here is blind. One of the ones who said that you killed the fire breather. You've been set up to take the fall, and we have to be very careful how we proceed. You have enemies, and perhaps some friends, in very high places. As to who is setting you up, I have not the faintest idea. But, as I said, you have at least one family who is wanting to see you helped here.
Okay.
Now, as you asked
Well-
about time. Yes. Yes, Miss.
Molly, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but the
No,
food
please.
in the prison sucks. So
Oh, yes.
if we can hurry this up, because I'm really starting to get hungry. I've only
Okay,
had 2
well,
breakfasts this morning.
Yes,
I
and one of
do
those are mine.
understand that. I do understand that. But, well, let me just say this. You have little hope of being found innocent if you plead not guilty. You were involved in the riot. So pleading not guilty is just not going to go well with the judge. Rather, we are going to be making a plea of no contest, admitting neither guilt nor claiming total innocence, though we will hotly deny killing Boston. Generally, heavy fees and hard labor in the Grey Mountains would be the minimum sentence with such a plea. But I have some sway with the court, and I know that there's been a request to support the watch in these trying times, as it is desperately depleted.
Well, the altar dwarf guards look really upset, and I mean, they were very unpleased about being part of that. So,
Yes, well, I mean, you've seen the state of the watch. Those that were taken from the Altdorf military really were the worst of the worst, if you understand what I mean.
Is this
They
is
were
this
put in
how
as the watch.
is this how your society asks for help? You arrest people and then kind of force them into doing the job anyway.
Well,
or we die.
unfortunately, let me just say that the political climate in Uberschreik is difficult, to say the least.
And rats, I don't have my
we-
notebook to write these notes down.
And you have a group whose leader, pointing to Sally, Solindra, is a noblewoman from is a noble woman from this area. You have a wizard with you, and there is a dwarven slayer and a witch hunter, and pardon me, but elves are not very common here. I mean, we do get a few since Uberschreik is such an important trade point, but you're all together. This.
So we were targeted
You could
because
easily be seen as a threat.
I'm so confused with the way you folks handle your things, but please carry on.
I am sure that we are very confusing. But my goal will be to convince the judge that a better sentence for you would be service within the watch.
Do we get paid?
Since there is very little evidence against you. Oh, yes, yes. And it would be far better than working in the quarries in the Grey Mountains.
I can't see myself working in the quarries. By no means.
Dwarves.
Yes.
Dwarves.
Yeah. Gunnar, you actually know, quarries like this are often attacked by greenskins. So a sentence to the quarries is many times a death sentence. Just not quick.
Not a solid mount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
These aren't even like mines. They're just like cutting chunks out. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yes.
Open pit.
Fantasy's
Full of
version of
water.
fracking.
Hmm?
Such fantasy's
Yes.
version of fracking.
Basically. Let me see. I think I have a picture of her so that y'all could see it. No, I don't. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, now, I just have to ask, will you accept my advice?
Well, I mean, I am not
Doesn't-
versed
Sure.
in legal matters, and you seem to be well versed in them. I see no
Well, it
reason why
doesn't
we
seem
should.
like we have a choice.
Well, there is also that.
Well, yes, unfortunately, uh, if since you are being accused of killing Faustin the Fiery, um, that would be an execution.
So, mental note: humanity's justice is blind. Got it.
Yes, but if
It's not the first
you
time I've
are,
been. It's not the first time I've been railroaded into doing something I didn't want to do. Let's get it over with.
yes, well, if that is the case, then please, I will tell the judge that we are ready to. Um,
Proceed.
yes, proceed. And afterwards, um, okay, she pleads your case. Um, he truthfully doesn't really care about y'all. So he, excuse me, he doesn't really even address y'all throughout this. At the end of her pleading your case, he says, it seems fairly unlikely that these here gathered managed to assault the entire market plaza on their own. However, we also commend you on not bothering to waste the court's time with frivolous protestations of innocence. Thus, we are inclined to be merciful. After careful review, excuse me.
Merciful. Off with your heads.
I just want to make sure I'm about to do this right. Okay. After careful review of the evidence and the circumstances surrounding this case, it's my view that those who had a hand in disrupting the peace of our fair town should also have a hand in restoring it. I sentence you all to supervise duty on the watch in order that you may work off your debt to Uberstrike. This duty will commence tomorrow for a period not to exceed 3 years. Failure to carry out your new duties shall be looked upon as treason to the Empire and is punishable by death. In Verina's name, I so rule. Your case is concluded. Hansel, bring me a glass of Bordelais. As you are dismissed.
Well, nothing like being conscripted.
Yes.
Better than being
Okay.
killed.
Why did we come to this place again?
You were escorting her ladyship. Okay. As you approach the next day, you get all of your meals, Molly. The next day, before you go off, you see Osana, Barrister Osana there. She pauses and regards you. I realize you feel unfairly punished, but my lady works in mysterious ways. Perhaps you are exactly where you are supposed to be. What you make of this experience is up to you. She tells you that her office is in the Merchant's Quarter if you need her services again. As you go to the watch, several watchmen emerge and escort you into the barracks. As they approach, Altdorf halberders clearly recognize the guards and say things like, like your new post there, Constance? Now you look good in Uber's right color, Wilhelm.
Do they live
Wilhelm
here?
just responds with, don't you have anything better to do? Get killed by greenskins. Yes. Dan.
Please tell me this is not the accommodations. These are just so drab.
We have to sleep here?
No, how many stay in such a place?
Well, in a moment. You are hauled inside to a office that says Captain. The watch knocks and she says, "Come in." It is that same woman you saw earlier or yesterday with the repeating pistol, the fire-haired woman. She is dressed in the livery of Uberschreik. Come in. Hello, I am Watch Captain Andrea Pfeiffer.
So why'd you set us up?
Greetings, Captain.
She is leaning on the back of her chair. She's standing up, leaning on the chair, looking at you. I did not set you up. I was there to try to restore order. But from what everyone said, I sincerely doubt you 6 were the ones responsible for all the carnage that occurred. But,
all we did was stop armed ruffians from killing a noble.
which I heard about, and that speaks highly of you. Though your methods, looking at the wizard and the witch hunter, might leave a little for improvement. But
It shows.
But now that we're
lifestyle.
cops, we can do that, though, right?
Now
Now that we're cops, we can do that, though, right? No?
Well, there are certain rules still, but these are strange times. And since I asked for watchmen, I get you. You may notice that my troops' morale is low, but that's no surprise. Most of the guards are the lowest scum of Altdorf, given uniforms, and they think they're too good for this posting and resent every moment of it.
Well, usually when Gunnar is down, we usually just fill his cup with something of of hard liquor, and he becomes happy. It should work the same, right?
The last I want are drunk guards. There is a knock on the door. Right on time. This is Sergeant Rudy Klumpenklug. Klumpenklug. He'll be in charge of you during your time with the Watch. His account of your behavior is what keeps you from being executed for dereliction of duty. I suggest you stay in his good graces. I am no fool. Do not treat me as one, and we'll get along fabulously. Do as the sergeant tells you. Do not embarrass the Watch, and be wary. Uberschreik is full of mischief lately. May Ulrich watch out for you. Sigmar and Verena as well. Dismiss. Okay. First of all, since she utilized the name Ulrich, I know y'all are not up on Warhammer Fantasy lore. Ulrich is the god of winter, the wolf god. Primarily, he is worshipped around a city called Middenheim. Basically, her saying Ulrich first kind of marks her as not being from this area. Okay. Sergeant Rudy Lumpenklug comes in, and I know I have a picture of him for y'all. I know I have to. Well, I can't find him, so we'll just skip showing him for right now. Okay. He is a grizzled old man in his late 50s with a scruffy gray beard that frequently splits into a big grin showing wide yellow teeth. He is dressed again in the livery of Uberschreik. After the sergeant says, "Follow me." You can call me Rudy. It's only sergeant when others are around. And you'll be wanting to get your gear back, I'm guessing. So come with me.
Yep.
and he
Feel a bit naked without.
He takes you and takes you into a room, opens a chest. Here's your trappings. We'll sort you out some watch livery and or if you want to keep wearing your normal colors, we'll at least get you some armbands. He looks specifically at the Amethyst Wizard on that one. Once you get your kit on, we'll take a tour. He then shows you around the guard barracks and also where the sleeping quarters are. They're barracks. It's not private rooms. Right. Best not to talk too much here. There he is about. Don't fancy him. So, settle in if you want to stay here. If you have another place, just make sure you're here on time. Meet me tonight before sundown at the Raspy Raven out back. Then we'll have a bit of a chat and sort out your new duties. Since we are at 6 o'clock, I want to just fast forward a little bit. There are two later that night at the Raspy Raven. The Raspy Raven is not a dockside bar. It's a little bit more upscale. And there are some private booths in here. There are two Uber strikes you see. There's the one you know, the day one, and then another one entirely in the night. The Junga friends did their best Junga Bruds did their best to keep the shadows quiet, but now they're gone. And all sorts of things have been stirring up. Folks up and vanishing, moving on elsewhere, or down the Turfell, which is the river, as we like to say, meaning not breathing. As they go. Now, it's your job to look after the shoddy side of Uberschleich. We won't be patrolling the hill or any of the nicer areas. It's the docks and the dregs for us. Whenever you're in the precinct, keep a sharp eye out too. Be wary of large groups of outdoorers. They're trouble. Most of my mates from the watch, they're gone now. Or on the wall with the rest of the loyalists. Other than me and the captain and a few other trustworthy sorts, you're on your own. I'll patrol with you for a bit to show you your duties and such. Okay. Okay, so the next day he gathers you together.
Is there an armory?
Yes.
Okay. Would they be fine with me getting a smidgen bit of ammo?
Oh yeah. You're now part of the watch, so you can requisition things from the armory.
Perfect. That's all I wanted.
Okay. Just to fast forward, you get to learn about the docks and the slums. They are pretty much as bad as he was saying. Okay? While passing through Market along the docks during a day patrol, I'm not going to have y'all make the test. You notice a pickpocket cutting a purse, and you can, if you want, chase after him.
Yeah.
Oh. Good, dread this shit.
Make me a athletics test. This is dramatic, so your success levels do matter.
Average still?
Maybe I'm not going to help you out.
Yeah, average. It looks like Amris is the one who grabs the kid.
No,
that's why the success matters. You know, it's your level of success that determines who catches the person.
No, that wasn't quite nice to steal from someone like that.
Please, sir, please.
Bill, I didn't see nothing.
Please what?
Wheezing. Please, sir, don't take me.
Well, then you shouldn't have taken that item from that person's pocket. Come on, come along.
As
I don't wish to be here any more than you do.
The sergeant, as he's wheezing, comes up to you and says, "Well done, well done." And he takes the purse back and shoos the kid away.
But is that not where the torture was supposed to begin, and we were supposed to get all the information from him?
No,
I don't
he's just
think
a kid.
that one has any information.
Yes, I think he was just a kid.
You sure he's not part of a larger thieving ring around here that we might need to keep an eye out for?
I doubt it. As the sergeant opens up the pouch and takes about half of it himself. He then goes back to the person who was stolen from, and hands it back to him and says, "Spot fine, that is, for leaving your bag unguarded." As the guy notices his bag is a little bit light.
Yes,
So we can skim off the top?
The corruption runs a tad bit deep here now, doesn't it?
Yeah. You ask that, he says...
No. I tell that to the other group of the party. I don't confront him.
No, Gunner.
Oh, okay.
Did you say that to him?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. He says, "Well, she would have had none if we hadn't caught him."
Well,
Perfect
the kid
logic.
at all. We didn't
Around
catch
here.
him, so should we have given some of it to the kid?
Nah.
Okay.
He got caught.
That's true, yeah. Failure
Sure.
has a cost.
He then passes each of you a shilling
Okay.
with a wink.
Yeah, I'm putting that on the sheet.
Okay, as you were patrolling through the docks late in the evening, you smell smoke. Rounding a corner, you discover a butcher shop and a tenement building on fire. There are folks trapped inside. And you can hear people calling for help. There's a large group of people standing in the street watching the fire and milling around uncertain.
Grab some.
The sergeant regards the building for a moment and then shrugs and says, "We don't do fires." And he just seems to walk on.
Then who does?
If you want to do something, you can, but we just don't do fires.
I'd like to go over there, possibly use leadership to inspire the townfolk there to do bucket
Bucket
brigade.
brigade.
Give me a simple leadership test. This is success or fail.
If I run in there, I'm gonna explode.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. So yeah, they actually start forming up a bucket brigade based upon your recommendations. And Marcus, as to your other question, if this kid was working with a thieves guild, yeah, you probably would. But I mean, you now know the surgeon, is corrupt. So.
Yeah.
Or, for him, law is a tenuous concept.
So if we can pay him enough, he'll just say we're doing a great job, and we don't have to do anything.
Duh.
Did anyone want to go in to try to save people?
If there's people inside that require assistance,
I wouldn't.
actually no, because I need to roll a cool.
You don't like fire, do you?
Oh, I love fire.
Oh, no, that's right. Your character loves fire. I forgot about that.
Fire's cool.
So, yes, make me a cool test.
If I get too close, I'm going to explode because of the amount of black powder on my person.
Very true. You are actually good. You're enjoying it.
And you still have the advantage going.
Do I need to tell that going, or do they go away?
If you took 4 of those away, that'd be a 60-something.
Yeah, but yes, you do need to take the advantage away at this point.
All right, you want me to re-roll that or leave it be?
No, leave it be. You still got it. It's just in this case, it's just a simple test. So you're fine. You're not mesmerized by the fire.
All right.
I'm gonna go and see if I can get some people out.
I'll try to see if they do the same.
I'm gonna
okay.
if someone seems trapped and can't get out, I'm gonna like take my axe and chop through the wall, make more doors.
Would leadership
so
help direct a rescue or no?
no, but what you're doing with the bucket brigade is going to help them. Okay. So what I need from everyone wanting to go in, and for Amaris, we'll just keep this. I need a cool test, just a average cool test.
Hey, Robert.
Yep.
Could I use my intelligence to guide the brigade to the specific places to stop the fire?
Yes, you can try that. Yes. Okay, looks like all of y'all can basically make it in. I need you to make easy athletics tests because the bucket brigade is helping to quench the fire.
I fell in the hole.
Critical success.
No, you don't. You caught fire. You are now ablaze.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay. Let's see if I've been kicked out yet again. Yes, I've been kicked out. What I'm going to do is give y'all access to a reference sheet once I get in. Now, if you fail, you've caught fire. If you succeeded on that athletics test, you're fine.
What about a critical success?
This is just simple. It's either pass, fail. Okay. If you go down to the very bottom, you'll now see something called, well, give me a moment.
Dramatic and opposed test? Conditions, okay.
You're going to see conditions. And this just tells you what the thing is. A blaze, you're on fire at the end of every round, you're going to suffer wounds. The truth is, after this round, I'm sure somebody's going to put you out, so don't worry about it. Okay. But this just tells you a little bit about the conditions. Okay. I think each of you there are 3 of you that went in, and there are 3 people in the house. So you are able, oh no, actually it takes 3 rounds. But I'm going to say, sake of brevity, you were able to bring out all the people. Let's see.
Since I have fast hands, was there anything in there that might have caught my eye of being of value that I could have quickly?
You're in the slums.
There might be something.
Grab that
Children's
soup.
Teddy.
Grab the soup.
You can give me a challenging perception roll. Okay. You are looking around as you go and helping people, getting people out. No, there is nothing. This is a tenement building.
Even with an impressive success?
You are able to get a doll that a girl left behind, but that's really about it. I mean, even with this success, there is nothing there.
Okay, I'll hand it to the little girl.
Okay.
Scarfle her little hair.
Scott, since you were still outside directing people, make me a gossip test. Did you find it, Scott? Scott?
What'd you need? I'm sorry.
Gossip.
A gossip test. Average is still.
Gossip is under what? Okay.
Under entertaining.
Ooh, that's gonna be awesome. Okay.
Yes,
Ooh,
it is. Yes, it is. As you're listening, as you're directing people, because your successes are actually helping your companions with getting water down. You hear some people saying that that there was some sort of shouting and struggle before the fire began, and that one person, a woman, says she saw a heavily cloaked and masked man set the building on fire on purpose, and then there was a brief scuffle in the street before they fled.
Okay.
And that was before y'all even got on the scene. You do see that your sergeant has a mug of beer in his hand over by a pub and is just watching the fire. And I do have to try to capture this so that you can see it. I'm going to post it. I'll post it in here just a moment.
Did they happen to say what direction he ran off from?
Not really. I mean, they just saw them run off in that direction toward, I'll just say toward the Black Road. But the slums are a warning.
I see I have a high track, so that's the right track.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've got track, but I don't have a stupid high track. It's less than 30, but
I'm going to post this over in Discord because I keep getting dropped from Roll20.
Okay.
So you can see what the scene looks like. That's your sergeant.
And the dwarf is on fire.
Yeah.
That's what's funny.
Yes. And you're also in front of it trying to direct people.
It looks like he's trying to catch the dwarf.
Yeah, it does.
I got him. I don't got him.
like right here. Oh no, he's too big.
Oh no. You're on fire, dude. Don't jump on me.
Cover him in mud.
That is funny.
I hate to tell you, you're not going to be happy, but your beard is gone.
No.
But my hair's fine, right?
Yeah, the hair's fine.
Singed. No, yeah, I mean, the runes on your tattoos actually protect you, including your beard. It might be singed a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
Now, again, I'm going to fast forward just a little bit.
Yep.
You find one day you're in the slums, and a young boy comes up to you. He says, "Please, my name's Eugene, and my father is missing. Can you please help?"
What's your father's name?
Eugene.
Rykert.
I'm sorry.
He left our home last night to make night soil, but he never returned.
Night soil. What's night soil?
Poop.
Yeah, poop.
Gotcha.
He went out to take a duke and he never came back.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Classic story.
I take it you help him. And
Yeah.
when you get to his shack, his parents' shack, okay, just think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
One bed for
with
5 people.
the 4 old people lying in bed.
What's wrong with that? More the merrier.
Yes.
Not that
His
kind of
mother,
lying.
Magdalene, the watch would care for us. Well, thank you. Oh, yes, my husband would never have gone missing. Please, we need your help. Okay. As I said, I'm going to fast forward because I want y'all to get into an actual combat.
I'm gonna check the outhouse just in case he passed out on the toilet.
No.
Had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And actually, it's not really an outhouse as much as there's this bench over this small estuary of the river because
Oh, well, he fell in the river.
slums are right next to the docks. And, basically it's a little, holes have been carved into this and you kind of just sit there and do your business and leave.
That's gonna be
Very
hell on a
open
cold
air.
night.
Yes,
Nice.
it would be.
It's frost on the ground. My ass just froze to this bench.
Let's see. Doing some gossip tests. I'm not going to make you roll them. There have been a fair number of people that have gone missing, always at night. People believe that maybe they were killed by young Freud loyalists. Others believe that there were outdoorfers who killed them. There are just lots of stories running around about why people have disappeared, including greenskins, having come in and gotten them. That a troll got them. That
All right.
you're
Can I
actually
examine
near-
for any signs of troll?
Okay, yes. Make me a troll lore.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Actually, when you're investigating, you went to the outhouse. When you're investigating near the outhouse, there's something. There's a huge claw mark gouged into the wood, as well as part of the stone. And you actually see that some of the stone seems to have melted together, which would indicate troll vomit.
So troll came in here and got sick?
Well, trolls can projectile vomit
Oh.
on command.
Yep. Troll.
What?
We definitely got a troll. Toilet trolls.
In the
Man,
city.
I hate trolls. Especially when I'm doing my comedy routine.
Well, you being a slayer and actually having rolled so well, very possibly there is a river troll somewhere in the river, and where you are is close to a bridge. So somewhere under the river, he probably has made a lair. And I'm not going to make you roll it, Scott. Last night, when the guy went missing, it was a new moon.
Okay. What does that mean for a troll?
Very little light.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same night that a lot of thieves like to do their work.
Right.
Yeah, most people think trolls are utterly stupid, but troll slayers know that they're not always.
Well, they're assholes, but they're not stupid.
Exactly.
I just thought they smell like asses.
Well,
So
he did shark somebody in the toilet, so...
yes. So, what would y'all like to do?
Well,
So, really
right.
Plus a troll in the mouth.
Oh,
Go
we
to that
actually
bridge.
talking about really big giant things? I thought you were just talking about regular trolls.
No.
Different kind of troll, my friend. Different kind of troll.
Okay.
Make the city safer, I guess.
Well, it is our job, is it not?
Also,
Maybe they'll.
Even though we didn't ask for
maybe
it.
treasure.
Well,
Yeah.
Plus,
Gerald, you know
fucking
that-
troll.
probably the easiest way to capture trolls is to lure them out, and pretty much anything that's living that doesn't have hard and spiky bits is good, because hard and spiky bits cause indigestion in trolls.
Okay, so which
and
one
so-
of you lucky individuals are going to sit here and try to take a shot and wait for him to show up?
Point to the halfling.
If you were able to tell, would the guy have been on it when he got projectile vomited, or would he have been just grabbed and then projectile vomited on?
Looks
I
like
got
he
an
got grabbed off while he was not on the seat.
So, at least he wasn't caught literally with his pants down.
Get me a cloak, a pumpkin, a bucket, and a fishing rod.
We
And
can
say-
requisition stuff from the armor.
Yes, but I don't think those things are requisitionable. I mean, you look at you kind of funny if you ask for a pumpkin.
No,
a cloak,
no,
and
no.
a
We
fishing
could get
rod.
about a pound of gunpowder.
I don't understand what the gunpowder is of a
Put it in the
benefit.
pumpkin?
Yes.
I
To
mean,
use
that's what I
land.
use for my ammo.
I
Pumpkin?
can set a trap, make a dummy, so when he comes to grab it, when he lifts the pumpkin up, cause an explosion on the troll. And I'll make it look like a guy just trying to fish in the river at night.
Gunner, the one flaw with this is that trolls do have a keen sense of smell.
Needs
I'll
to
piss
smell
all
like a
over it.
person.
This guy smells like cat halfling piss.
And gunpowder.
Gunpowder. That's not a great combination.
And is it October? Because it has a little pumpkin spice in there.
I mean, some people carry weapons on them.
Yeah.
How smart are trolls? Or are they
Smart
instinctive?
enough to not attack the person with the gunpowder weapons?
So, if I were to just shoot a blank, per se, it would just shoot out a fireball.
Okay.
It wouldn't do damage,
Oh.
but it might light off gunpowder. That's on
Just so that y'all can have a better concept of combat, when we're actually really fighting. What we're going to do is just fast forward. Y'all have
Divine,
used
this elaborate
some type of
plan.
sheep. Yeah, you've created this elaborate plan and
Threw out the
you
window.
Our
lured
Scooby-Doo
the-
trap failed, and now we're fighting a
But
troll.
yeah, exactly. Your Scooby-Doo trap failed, and you're now fighting the troll. Let me.
I have a gun that can fire and a gun that cannot fire.
Yeah.
But I go last anyway.
Oh,
Very possibly.
we
Well, that's
re-rolling?
initiative. I have an initiative of 29, so.
Well,
So-
that's our old initiative.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
initiative is always
So,
the same
yeah.
if you look
He's
at your
always going to be
characteristics.
going last. But let me clear this.
Like, I was going to stay back and
And-
stay ranged.
Actually,
But,
no, I'm not going to clear this. Why would I do that? I'm just going to remove the people that aren't part of this.
So the initiative doesn't ever
And it
change,
looks
huh?
like this. Nope.
No.
So the only person. Am I missing anyone?
Your eye under characteristics is initiative.
Yeah, I'm just seeing. I think it's Molly that I'm missing. So if
Uh,
Molly can give me yours.
I'm 43 on the list.
His
I'm
token's
not
just not
seeing
popping
you.
up.
Okay.
Alright.
You're 43.
Yeah, you deleted me. I was on there.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Oh.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, put you back on.
Just hit your initiative again. And
There you go.
43 again.
okay. Now let me get the troll on there.
If you're the troll slayer, what are they weak to? How are they? What's the best thing to do about it?
I
I'm a
assume
giant
that would.
slayer.
Oh,
Oh, you're a giant slayer. You just know trolls as well.
I'm working my way up to troll.
Yeah, but
This will
you
be an
still
important step.
have more information than the rest of us would. I mean, right?
You have troll
Anything that
lore.
you show us?
Yeah. So, do I
Guess
know
what?
the weaknesses of trolls or the resistances or whatnot?
Um, let's see. It's not like
Like if there's
it
anything
is.
special about them.
Okay. What you know is that if it's a river troll, it's amphibious.
Mhm.
No matter how hard you hit it, it seems to always get back up. So you can knock a limb off, and it will still get off because it does regenerate. The creature also does not feel pain, and the worst thing is it can vomit, and basically it's a massive acid attack.
Does it have any way? Do I know of any way to put it down permanently?
Basically massive amounts of damage.
All right, you got to keep hitting it. You got to keep hitting it hard.
Right.
Kill early,
Yeah.
kill often.
Exactly. So your Scooby-Doo trap failed, and there is a troll raging. And Amaris, it's your turn.
Go before the troll. Sure.
So Amaris, is there something you would like to do?
Well, I guess the best thing for my to do is weigh into the combat and try to hit this thing.
Oh, I even had set trap as a skill.
So I'll pull out the.
same here.
It says hand weapon, but it doesn't tell me what kind of weapon it actually is.
That could be your sword, because
So-
my sword
Yeah.
is my hand weapon.
Yeah, alright, I'll bring
yeah.
out the sword and start slicing at this thing.
Okay.
Average.
No, it's not going to be averaging because y'all are at night.
So what?
And-
Do you have night vision or
I have
talents?
night vision, and
you do. So
yeah.
Okay.
I also have something called. Where is
Okay.
it at? I have acute sense sight as well.
Okay. This is going to be a challenging attack for everyone, including it. Except unless you're shooting. Trying to see if there's anything else.
So night vision doesn't help you if you have it.
No, that's why it's still challenging.
Okay.
Just seeing if there's anything else. Okay, yes, it's just standard attacks actually always start at challenging. I was just giving y'all, an easy thing to do was just an average.
Yeah, to
But
start
challenging is our standard difficulty.
Which means there's no plus or minus to it.
Not at this point, no.
There we go.
And since you are attacking, it does get its chance to dodge. And it fails, so you get to do
10?
Yeah, 10 points of damage. Actually, 14 points of damage to its left arm.
And gain an advantage,
armor.
correct?
And you gain an advantage.
Sweet.
Let's see.
Okay, so yeah.
Try to move.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I have to pull up another thing for myself. It starts bleeding an Icarus black fluid. So, Morella.
I guess stealth doesn't add anything because I have like alley cat, so I could have been hidden for the ambush.
That does actually help you, and that's fine. Because this is a large creature, also, you are going to have a average attack roll since it's large, and you're going to have +1 SL from doing it from stealth.
Okay.
And it cannot dodge a ranged attack. So.
Oh, combat. Alright. Sling. And it is an average. Target bonus 0. SL bonus is 1, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so you did 7 points of damage into the right arm. Again, hold on. Again, you hit it. Hold on a second. I'm missing a table. Okay. Yeah, you hit him in the arm. And we now go to Gunnar.
All right. I am resolute. I will charge this beast.
Oh, okay. Since you're charging, you immediately gain 1 advantage.
Oh, nice. And it's challenging?
Yes. And I will dodge or attempt.
Well, never mind.
Do you want to spend a fortune point?
I do.
And re-roll that. Okay?
Yes, I would like to re-roll that. All right.
Would you like to spend a resolve just to get a success with a +1?
Yes.
Okay, so you've done 8 points of damage to it.
Does that include my resolute?
Yes. Yeah, 7 plus the base +1 SL. Yeah. So you did 8 points of damage to the body. Instead of me rolling it, roll me percentage. And just tell me what it is.
68.
It begins to bleed as you've severed an artery. So even more of this is coming out.
All right.
But it's still going. So Ferdinand.
Really don't want to do this, but I'm going to. Oh, well, okay. First things first. Will lighting up the area help people hit it?
Yes, it'll help them a little bit. Yes. Okay. Also, Gunnar, you got an opposed test, so you got an advantage.
More advantage.
And Molly, you had advantage.
Well, now I missed one, so I lost the one I had, right?
Yes. So now you gain 1 back.
All right.
Okay. So you cast light. Oh, no, you didn't. but you didn't critically fail, so you're fine.
I will use my. I'll re-roll it.
Fortune.
Yeah. They come back every. Damn.
Yeah. So you got an astounding success. So yes, you immediately pull it up.
I will. It is on my Skype, and
Okay.
I walk within within torchlight radius, so that I am. He still has a hard time seeing. I'm trying to keep his, not quite completely where he can see with the light.
Right. Okay. So this will bring human people who do not have night vision. It'll bring your attacks up to challenge you. So that will definitely help.
Okay. Nothing.
Yes, but they had night vision. Doesn't Molly have night vision?
Who?
You.
So I think Molly has it.
Yeah,
I have it as well.
The elf,
which doesn't help.
Yeah, I thought the elf, the dwarf, and Molly had it. I didn't realize you had it also.
Yeah, Elsie has night vision.
So I'm the only one that doesn't have night vision?
Right.
Yeah.
The wizard.
So I'm actually helping the troll.
No,
You're
he
helping
had
you
night
too.
vision.
Oh, okay.
You're helping
You're
yourself.
helping yourself, which is fine.
That's
at this
fine,
point.
yeah.
So we now move to Elsie.
I'm gonna shoot him
Okay.
with the one shot I have because the hocus pocus Scooby Doo thing didn't work with one shot. So, is this still challenging with the night vision or from range?
It's still actually you are at. God, I wish I could remember these better. Molly had an average, so you're at an average.
Yeah.
Because it's larger than you.
That's good. That's,
Okay, give me a D100 roll.
That's in the body. 49.
Okay, you hit it, and even more blood is coming out now.
And I'll move a little bit close so that next turn, because I'm not going to reload, I'm just going to draw and then charge to attack it.
Okay.
And I get an advantage for shooting and hitting, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, you do. Okay. We are now at it, and y'all have done enough damage to it that it jumps into the river to flee.
Is there anything like an attack of opportunity for doing so?
Nope. No attacks of opportunity from this. But it basically, you have fought it away. And you actually notice that there are people that actually watch you attack a troll and fight it. And so they are, they're congratulatory. They're thanking you.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. You just basically fought off something that's been killing people in this area. Now, just to go on and say, with trolls, you basically have to get a death blow on, which either is through a critical hit or you have to just do an incredible amount of damage to it.
What's the percentage thing that you were rolling?
That was its critical hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you found this interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's getting close to 7. There are more adventures in this startup where you're still members of the Watch. So if you're interested, we can talk about doing this again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think y'all have the combat and rolling system down.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all this gives us 10 minutes before the next slot.
Yep. So if you want to continue watching this and jump into our actual every Saturday night game, we'll be back here around 7 o'clock. If you want to see us, you know what? If you liked any of the other games that we've had today, the Warhammer or the Star Wars, hey, shoot us a message and give us a heads up. Hey, I'd like to see more of that. Maybe it'll allow us to come up with a more regular time slot or something for it. Or maybe even motivate us a little more to actually do so once again. Anyway, remember we are in this adventure called Life Together. Please keep the golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, I'll see you in the next few minutes.
Bye.